Alright, last we left off, Plains, if you ever listen to this, which you won't, but if you ever do, you're a bitch. So, starting... and you need to stop worrying about how easy it is to get into your girlfriend's panties and start trying to make her better. And less of
You're gonna get demonetized.
And less of a blank slate. I can say any names, it's fine. So, I'm not making any money.
Right.
Are you shitting me?
Oh.
I'm not making
Sexual content.
Sexual content. Oh, get bent.
More sexual content.
What is happening? Oh my god.
So, unless we left off this pairing that was dubious at best, you had gone to an endless stretch of graveyards. You explored a little bit. You met some kobolds who had ghostly-looking candles on their heads. They said warded off the ghosts. You got into a fight with some of said ghosts and defeated them. After which the kobolds immediately started gathering up the ectoplasm to render into tallow wax for their candles. You went back. Yeah, sure. You followed them back to their little hut, or back to their sarcophagus, crypt, mausoleum, where they lived. And they told you they had not discovered a way out, and had told you there were mountains on the horizon, and had also informed you that there are other kobold clans in other areas, some of which are Ashkenazi or Orthodox or Rabbinical. But that is where we left off. I don't remember exactly when, but we'll.
I was smoking a pipe.
You were smoking a pipe. There you go. It wasn't. It's always nighttime, so who knows what time it actually feels like.
Can I do a nature check on that?
But
Just kind of, see if I can have any better idea. If I can pull the right character.
Walkley.
Okay, just FYI, I have
19.
Yeah, because I have expertise in this.
Well, it's.
Can I even a sense of where the wind is coming from?
Oh well, the wind.
Or,
the wind is not a problem.
Well, because if I know nature, winds come from the mountains. So if I can get a general sense of which direction the mountains would
be. To your relative east.
Where my character's at now.
We're on the eastern side of this map, but it's way farther.
Okay. We have no
It's difficult. If you reference your internal clock, your circadian rhythm of sorts, you would say it's probably closer to evening time. It feels like more. You feel it in your bones.
Mm-hmm.
You get the vibe.
Because we just woke up here. We didn't get through here via portal.
Yes?
Yeah.
And we're kind of in the one of the eastmost areas here on this map anyway.
Yeah, you're on the eastern side of this map. No idea where you are in the grander scheme of things.
No.
Halloween costume.
Come on.
I don't know how to get out of here.
I'd say we should probably just head to the
Hot topic
mountains.
trip petticoat from 2012.
Seems like our best bet to break the monotony at least.
Oh my god.
I feel like
It's an outfit
okay,
of
so if
nothing.
I'm walking
Your house
east
really
to
isn't gonna like that.
the edge of this map, I feel like when we did this last time, there's just like a wall there.
Oh, I think we did that last time.
Well, I'm now at the edge of the map. Is there a wall here?
No, it just continues on.
Doesn't
No,
look
it
like
just
it.
continues on into more
More map.
more cemeteries, more graveyards. You might as well just move yourself to the other part of the map you can see. Here, I'll just do it for you. Look, there you go. You see graveyards and
Wow,
you
I flew
see
across the map.
yes, well, sure. Whatever you want, honey. You see some ghostly figures floating about.
Okay.
Now, behind you is the warmer firelight of the kobold encampment.
So do you really just wander off?
I mean, I just went to the edge, closest to the. I basically went to the edge of where we were over here. I went to the edge over there, and Jiffy dragged me over here to say, "Hey, guess what? It looks like this when you keep going."
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, guess what? It looks like that when you turn around behind you too.
I don't know. No.
Well,
Yeah,
Rania suggests that we head towards the mountains. Because they're the only significant landmark in this area, so...
I believe you had talked about going to see another one of the kobold clans, but
Yeah, but I don't think that was gonna be helpful.
okay.
I kind of don't know that that's gonna be helpful. So, Rania? Is that?
Oh boy.
Change your name. It's showing Synod.
Rania, Rania.
Rania. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one. Let's go, friend, on an adventure. Let's keep going towards the mountains. You. Come.
Yeah, that is in fact what I just said. But feel free to take credit. I'm not picky.
Alright, but she said it better. She has the best words.
I have the bestest of words. Anyway, you coming?
Uh,
Come on.
Rania's just gonna keep puffing along at her pipe and follow behind.
She's just a
Can't
sassy halfling. You can't expect her to keep up with
I can't see my character
a
token.
furbold.
Where the
It's in the bottom half, right above the bottom row of graveyards.
Are you dragging him along?
I was, yeah. I was
Oh.
gonna try
Oh,
that.
there it is.
Woohoo! Come on.
Yeah, I see it now.
Why are you so much bigger? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's what he said.
Yeah, okay. So you
Hey.
keep. Alright, so how long do you want to walk for?
To the mountain until the mountains start to seem like they're getting closer, or like they're not getting closer at all.
Alright.
Until there's a change on the horizon, as it were.
You walk for many hours. There is no obvious change.
Oh,
mountains.
yeah. Okay, so since we're at the edge of this here, if I did a detect magic, would that help me?
Chilly. It's just.
There is no edge. It's just he's
just
not
there.
gonna make an infinite map.
I do not have the squares to make an infinite map of an infinite graveyard, okay? If you want to detect magic, you can, but just because you're at the end of the world doesn't you're gonna rubber band back doesn't mean that there's gonna be any reason to do that.
Okay, so there's mountains, but we can't get any closer. Rania.
Or you could be a human being and just say, well, it doesn't look like the mountains are getting any closer.
Well, she's a furbolg, so that's specious. That's racist.
Sorry, you could be like an educated sapient being. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, I'm all out of ideas. I guess we should probably go see that. We could always go see that other kobold clan. They might have more information. It's gonna pack her pipe again and check her pouch of pipe weed.
I guess that's better than what I can come up with, so Lead the way. I'll follow your puff of smoke.
Alright, so it'll be more.
Yeah, where did they say? It was to the west, right?
Something like that.
You're gonna have to walk hours back to the camp, and
It's fine. We'll be fine.
then just head west, and then you'll. Are you gonna? All right.
I don't think we need to stop to see the old kobolds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We could, though,
You
if you're
start walking,
feeling
and you
Nah.
sentimental.
after walking for a while, you are going to come across some more ghosts. Then, which well. They're probably about the same speed they can dead. Alright, so you'll have to decide whether you want to fight or run away from them.
I don't want to fight another ghost they hurt.
Yeah. Rania's not looking to get her brain messed with.
You can you can probably keep ahead of them more or less. For at least for a little bit. I mean, if you're gonna keep doing it, you have to make constitution checks to keep hustling and whatnot.
It's annoying.
Could we... I guess we could stealth as well.
You could stealth. Maybe. You could always stealth. You have no idea how they detect you. Could be something more than just vision, maybe not.
Oh.
Alright. That's a perfectly average stealth roll from Rania.
A 3. Yikes.
11.
A perfectly average
You
stealth roll from
you
okay.
got a 1. So... Oh no, you got a 10 as well. Okay. Fair enough. It's like, damn.
So we're pretty average, stealthy, but we're
Yeah.
not we're not totally invisible. So
Definitely not. Well, you pretty much always think you're stealth. This is mostly for perception checks and whatnot.
joy.
To counter it, and stealth moves you at half speed unless you got the feet.
So 15 feet, yay.
Right. So you're gonna be walking for a while. Right. So you move at a slower pace, stealthily, quietly. You manage
Well, 20
to-
feet for me, but whatever.
You manage to dodge. Well, if you want to go ahead and scout it out, that's fine too. You manage to keep away from certainly the largest packs of roaming ghosts. You hook a right at the partially collapsed mausoleum that they give you directions to, and find your way a little bit farther until you come across a few kobolds that are walking in a pack. These do have lanterns, not candles on their heads. You do notice that they are all wearing, well, not all of them, but some of them are wearing stone amulets with what looks like a glowing glyph on it. They see you and freeze. And then very quickly make their way around to the side of a wall and then peek around, which, because they're holding a lantern, is not very stealthy at all, and you definitely see them do all of this, but it's what they do.
Ronnie is just gonna, get out of her crouch, check around that there are no ghosts, and, evening, gents. Did we get a name? No, we didn't. We got directions to a, clan of kobolds? You wouldn't happen to be the people we're looking for, right? We come in peace, by the way. Peace and love.
All that good monk shit, you know. They look at each other, and do you keep approaching them, or do you just hold
I'm
off?
just gonna raise my hands and, stay at a respectable distance.
Okay. Excuse me. They talk and whisper to each other, and two of them come out. One of them has a lantern, the other one has a necklace. Who are you?
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be out here.
Yeah, that's very true. True. Honestly, if I could not be out here, I would be very, very, very happy about it. But, well, see, through circumstance and a whole story that really is, frankly, too complicated and long to explain, we're kind of stuck here. And your cousin's down. It's gonna just kind of twirl around and point in directions that way.
Oh boy.
Imagine,
Well, you can always take charge, Chili.
imagine Captain Sparrow, you know, the mannerism of, like, that away.
He's kind of drunkenly like, yeah, over in this direction. Like, just take half the horizon with your hands swinging.
Yeah. Yeah, your cousin's around that away. Pointed us in your direction, and now we were kind of hoping that you'd know a way out of this place, because we've been trapped. Oh boy, what was in that?
Do you need
Rania's
to...
gonna open up her pouch again. Oh shit, wrong pouch. Oops. She's gonna take out what distinctly smells like tobacco and then put that in her pipe instead of whatever the fuck she was smoking before.
Are you gonna... Do we need to convince them here a little bit? Like, to
She's
help us?
working on convincing him.
I know, but are you gonna make her roll for it?
I mean, he didn't
She-
say roll for it.
She hasn't really asked them anything yet. There's no persuasion per se to be done. She's established she's not, a ghost. So,
So,
not yet. Anyways. Oh, you mean the wax heads? How are they doing?
Well, they're still alive. They still have waxy candles on their heads.
Oh, that makes
yeah,
sense.
what she said.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. They're really consistent like that. We don't do that though. We got these. They pull out their little stone amulets.
What are those? Those are interesting.
We found these on the floor. They keep the ghosts away. Kind of like the candles do, but these are a lot easier, and they don't go away.
Huh. Where
Right.
exactly did you find them? Was there like a pile of them, or was it in a crypt?
There was like a crypt. Well, I wasn't around when that really happened, but there was a crypt, and there was a circle on the floor, and it was all glowy, is what I've heard. And we chopped it up and we put it on little cords and stuff, and they keep the ghosts away. You see, it's kind of like a little bit of a gold sphere around me. It's kind of cool, right? They can't come anywhere near us. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Lovely. I don't suppose, you or one of your friends could lead us to this crypt, do ya? Because we've had troubles with the ghosts as well, let me tell you. Oh boy. Getting here without being assaulted.
Nice.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, well you're definitely not a ghost because the ghosts don't talk. That's for damn sure. And you,
Right.
he leans in. I can't see through you either, so I think you're good.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Glad we could establish that.
So they'll kind of warily lead, still a little bit, lead you back. It's actually a fairly nice crypt. There may have been a little bit of imbuing gone into the stonework because it doesn't seem like it's fallen into disrepair or anything. It's certainly larger than the other one you were at. There's a little bit more decorations. There's more of a plant and floral motif with the stonework, and it's got a little bit of a reception area in the beginning before it leads into the sarcophagus chamber itself. And there's a whole bunch of kobolds there running around doing various things, cooking and foraging and all sorts of activities. So there's a pretty thriving community here. Quite a few of them you see have these stone necklaces, and those who don't usually tend to stay pretty close to them. There are a couple of guards, and that all have these stone necklaces. But you get there, they lead you in to a sarcophagus, and they show you around. They introduce you a little bit, show some of their stores are and all that sort of stuff. They're friendly enough. Take you into the back, and there is what looks like just a whole depressed circular surface. It looks like it's just been hacked and mangled and chopped up. And it's about the same size as one of your teleportation circles, actually, that you've been using to get from point to point.
Oh dear God, we're gonna have to collect all our ghost protectors and put it back, aren't we? Like a puzzle.
Do we have to
Well, you're gonna
roll insight to realize?
Honestly, I could,
Or
if you want to make the connection,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me. Yeah, I'll make an insight. It should probably be Arcana, but I know neither of you have it, so I'll be nice and you can just do like an insight. Oh yeah, Rania figures it out. That's for damn sure. Doesn't take much.
Wow.
And Oakley's just. And Rania's about to say it, and it just sort of pops into Oakley's mind. Do you want to say you want to like wait a minute until you're alone, or you just want to start blurting it out?
No.
Rania's just gonna look depressed and just kind of very deliberately tap the tobacco out of her pipe and pull the other strange little weed bag that has
Call it a weed bag. We all know what it is.
It might not be weed. It might be
The other
something
bag
else.
is the other bag.
The other bag. It's the other bag.
Yes.
And like put a nice hefty amount and just fucking light it up. Wow. This is gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you think we could convince him to lend us the amulets, do ya?
How good are you at persuading people? Because I have 0 skills in them.
Yeah, that was more of an Ethan type thing. I just kind of stood around and looked menacing.
Well, because I can kind of guide you, give inspiration to if you're good at it, which I have effectively 0. But instead of maybe just say, well, trying to convince them, hey, can we borrow everybody's in this crypt for a hot second? If we could, if I can make up some sort of, ritual to get rid of all the ghosts, that everybody can jump into here, we'll all be protected, but everybody's gotta put in their amulet things. Say that I spoke with nature, since I get close with nature.
Well, given that the other option is just to go on a killing spree, I figure we best give it a try.
Yeah, my lightning strikes can only go so far.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I could disguise myself as a ghost and scare everybody, scare everybody to here, since I obviously won't be affected by their amulets.
And then what?
And you just convince everybody that this circle here is where they all need to be.
I think I'll just ask them if we can borrow the amulets for a split second.
How many? Is there a way to do a perception check? How many times it's been broken? How many pieces we need to get?
I would wager fairly large.
You can certainly do that. Looking at a perception check. It's probably coming up on 24, maybe 22, 21.
2 versus 22. Yeah.
Well, they're kobolds.
Well, no, it's not 2 versus 22. It's 2 versus all of them. You're not gonna. They're not. The ones without aren't just gonna stand there.
Yeah. They're kobolds. But yeah, I figure we should probably try to convince them, don't you?
So that'll
I'm
be
not
very
sure how
cool.
confident you are, but I don't think I can take a whole kobold clan to myself.
I
My
mean,
master might have been able to, but not me.
yeah, like I said, I can do. Yeah, I'd rather not resort to violence if possible.
I think the word you're looking for is mass murder, but yes, clearly.
Nope, I'm gonna stick with mine. I'd rather not, destroy the beautiful grass beneath their feet.
Well, death is a part of life.
Eh, eh. Anyway, where shall we begin?
Well, we're gonna begin with a nap and some food, because I'm hungry.
How about I just whip up a fire and you figure out the food? How's that? Because I can do that in a flash.
Don't I have some rations on me somewhere?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Explorer's pack. Explorer's
Yeah,
pack.
I'll just pull out the ration.
Well,
and
would you
start
like to?
eating them.
Would you like to heat it up? Because I can.
Rania's gonna be like, quite sluggish right about now. Look down at her rations, look down at her feet, at the fire about 10 feet away, and go, I'm good. Just keep nibbling on crackers.
You sure you don't want hot crackers?
Well, they're
partially
ration.
burnt crackers.
They're dried ration.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
gonna assume if they're portable, then they're dried.
Well, at least
I guess I could make a soup with some jerky if we had water.
I'm sure I could do that.
But Rania's not thinking about like the quality of the food. It's more
Right.
like all the
Create-
food kind of tastes pretty good right now.
There you go. There it is.
create or destroy water. I can make up to 10 gallons.
You can just disintegrate water. That's pretty cool.
Yep, you can destroy up to 10 gallons in an open container within range.
What
Alternatively, you can
persistence of matter and energy, right? Just like poof.
Alternatively, I can also destroy it or make it become fog.
I appreciate you, Oakley. Really, I do. And Ronnie's gonna reach up real high to try to pat her on the shoulder and just kind of reach the mid-thigh level. I appreciate you, I promise. I guess it would be more like the underboob level. Yep.
Can I like just grab his wrist and the wrist and just put it back down? Like, I appreciate you. Don't touch me.
Ooh, snappy, snappy. Gotta put another cracker in her mouth.
Yeah,
Giggle.
I'm gonna scoot it away to the opposite side of the fire. The opposite side, there's a fire between us now. This is right there.
Oh
Fire.
boy.
That's not the way I roll there.
The
Chief.
fire that you made. That fire.
Yes.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I'm cool.
Alright, you both have a sit, and you have late dinner, whatever you want to call it. Early breakfast.
Alright, we can work on convincing these fellers to help us out in the morning. Or whenever the fuck it is.
Do you wanna
Oakley's just gonna like fumble around and grab her pipe again. Stuff another fucking wad.
You mean Rania, not Oakley.
Oops. Rania.
You want to take half of it? You want to take the crew that we met outside, and I'll take the crew around this circle here, like the guards and stuff?
Didn't we say that we weren't gonna kill them as a first resort?
We're gonna split up into two teams, to convince them, hey, everybody meet here, to borrow it for a second. I can just tell them I'm gonna do a purification spell to really make sure that the ghosts are going away.
I'm sure we could just ask the chieftain.
Alright, fine. Let's ask the chieftain.
You seem really agitated. You want a puff?
Yeah, that tracks.
Got a puff for you.
Come on, take
No.
a puff.
No, I could, if I wanted to, I could make my own, I'm sure, with the with the lovely essence I would call nature, but I'm good, thank
That
you.
is nature.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that druids have a problem with medicinal plants.
I made a stoner druid.
Yeah,
Fun as hell.
I would too.
Can I like destroy the yeah? Never mind.
Destroy the pipe. Ronnie is not gonna like you very much.
I
I've heard-
have
And then it's gonna like just prolong this longer as Rania spends her time carving a stone pipe.
I was more like gonna destroy the weed in your bag, but that's fine too.
Yeah, but then she'll just she won't like that very much at all. Actually, nope.
How many people can I charm? 1 hour.
Yeah, if we can find a chieftain,
One-
you can charm him.
Exactly, I can
That'd
charm.
be-
I can charm him. Yeah. So let's go find the chief. Let's ask around for the chieftain.
Alright.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Let's do that.
Right.
That is a plan.
Why don't you bring the chieftain back here? Needs to take a nap.
Can I grab him by the hair and say, "Get your ass up. Let's go."
Oi, pushy,
If you really need
pushy. Easy with the hair. Oi. I just grew all this back, alright? I don't need you pulling it out with your stupid giant strength.
Too
Piece of
tall.
shit.
Much too tall.
Smacking your hand.
Oh,
Fine, whatever. Let's go find this chieftain then. Hmm.
and
It
cue
does-
DM.
Right, and yeah, okay, thank you. It doesn't take too long.
Good.
He's in the process of doing his routine for actually going to sleep, such as it is.
Right, see, he's sensible.
But you manage to grab him before he actually properly retires for the night. He's kind of sleepy eyed. Yes. What is? You're new. What do you have for me?
Well, Chief, see, you're trapped here, right? You and your clan?
Oh yeah, many years indeed.
Well, what if I told you that the way to get out of this place was right under your noses the entire time?
I'd say we would have left by now.
Well, you see, the amulets you guys carry around are, in fact, components to a portal that my good companion and I have used before. And, I'm pretty sure if we were to reassemble the mosaic that you so pragmatically dug up, we'd all be able to get out of here. Simple as that. And so, if I could have a moment of your time after, after everybody gets a good night's rest, because beauty sleep is important, and Rania is gonna look over at Oakley and can kind of narrow her eyes.
Smile very cheekily.
Then
Have my attention, yes.
we might be able to gather the clan together and fend off the ghosts while we reassemble the portal. How does that sound? I can even prove it to you. My companion over here has volunteered to go through the portal first.
Absolutely.
Oh my cause. It's a shame he's a ginger. Right. So,
Oh wow.
No soul.
no soul at all, but a nice butt. Yeah. He gives you a
He raises an eyebrow. You gonna you take all our only means of defense away with the hope that this is gonna work? That's a tough sell, young'un.
If it does not work, you guys can take it back. We just needed every piece together in the same place for a short moment of time. I can even offer a couple cantrips for your troubles.
No.
Yum.
I don't see why not. If it's just temporary, and if we get to keep them, using them for a few moments shouldn't be terrible. I'll spread the word in the morning.
Very well.
See?
Glad.
In the morning. And Rania is gonna relight her pipe and just wander off. Thanks a million, Chief.
Of course. Alright, is there anything else that y'all want to do?
Nope.
Okay.
Like till morning.
Alright, so morning comes. Over time, he gathers the people with the amulets together, and eventually they kind of hesitantly relinquish them over, but you have the entire mosaic's worth of those glyphs arranged, and somebody, well, I guess you both can roll for intelligence to put them in the correct order. Or Arcana, but it'll be the same for you guys, so.
Oh no. I didn't even roll the right one. Dear Lord, I wish I could delete that. Unless you want me to keep it, I don't care. I can roll again. Actually, not the save, but the actual.
Yeah,
14.
14. Oh, 22. Alright.
Hey, that's a nat 20. Not only do I put them together,
You.
It works better than you thought it would.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It actually transports you back to your home, back to your house.
There's the end of the arc.
Yeah, that's the end. So Oakley seems to just be in the zone or something. It's hard to say. You're not entirely familiar with druids, but you felt you were worried this might have been outside of their wheelhouse, but it doesn't seem like it. And she just starts slapping them together, even tells you to rotate one, like a quarter turn to the left or whatever. And in 15, maybe-ish minutes, you've got a completed circle. You watch as it flickers and sparks, and it eventually has this tenuous glow and thrum to it that is very familiar to what you are used to. All the kobolds are like, whoa. Since most of them, well, none of them actually have ever seen this working because it got taken apart long time ago.
So does the portal appear?
Yeah, it sparks and flickers, and then it gets a tenuous, somewhat not as steady as you're used to, but everything else about it, the light and the... What? It actually transports you back to your home. Back to your house. And so, Oakley, you are able to and the slight spin to it and the symbols. Everything's very familiar to what you're used to seeing with the other portals. It's just doesn't look as stable.
Well, as promised, I will attempt to go through the portal first.
Okay. You watch as
Oh no.
you watch as Oakley
Oh,
goes
no.
through the portal and poof, disappears. Just like she did in the past.
Turn to the chief and say, "Well, you want to go first, or you and your clan want to head in before me, or what's
you
up?"
barely finish your sentence before there's just a mad rush for the portal.
Lemmings!
Well, guess that answers that question.
Dive in, Synod, dive in.
I'll just kind of shuffle along until we
Well,
at the
yeah.
back of the line.
You may not want. Okay, so you shuffle along as they all they they throw themselves onto the portal and they pass right through it and land on the other side. And they pick themselves up. They look a little confused. They check their bodies. They look around. They're still where they are. They're still in this crypt. And a couple more of them do the same thing. They all chitter and chatter in their language, and then quickly they start looking towards you.
Oh no. Why was I able to go through? Oh no.
Well, that's weird. I was sure it would work. Here, let me try, and I'll just like sprint over and jump through the portal.
Yeah, you've got the movement speed to probably pull that off.
40 speed.
Oh my god.
You feel a little bit of tearing, a little bit of ripping there, but you make it, and you go through the portal with a pop, and you and Oakley are standing next to each other in a. I'm going to move the map now. Move you to a new map, rather. There you go. To an arena
Oh,
looking
Lordy.
thing where you come. Let me get your things here. There you go. Oakley and Rania. There you go. All right, you see this arena. It's a very nice open courtyard. You see a balcony with a whole gaggle of people on it.
Oh,
The
Lord.
steps that you see on the picture wrap around behind, not towards you, but away from you, behind where the balcony is, not into the courtyard. And you see where, and by the fountain, there are 4 pedestals with what looks like items or something on them. It's a bit hard to tell at this distance, but you hear the. It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, yeah, so it's less than 100 feet away. You hear the muffled applause of clapping as you hear a very loud voice that's probably been magic amplified call out to you. Oh, welcome, yes, come forward, yes, go ahead, come along now. You've done an excellent job, you're almost done. My name is... Oh, shit. Interim Session, there we go. We'll get it. Oh. My name is Chesterfield Lancaster Harrogate Thurgood Marshall III. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, well, I wish I could say the same, but you're not giving off the best vibes, you know that?
I can insight check and kind of see if he's actually telling the truth.
He's actually what now?
Telling the truth, like
About
Lord-
what?
About his name?
Yeah, about his demeanor? Is he actually being truthful, or is he hiding something?
Sure, if you want to do that, go right ahead. So far, he hasn't said anything that he knows is a lie.
Well,
Seems
kinda
like you
nod.
really are close to the end. And it seems like that really is his name. It seems like he really is mostly pleased to see you.
Okay. Alright.
Right, well, it's not every time we have two people make this sort of thing of success, run the gauntlet as a success. You should both be congratulated. There you'll see there's an arrangement of magical items for you to take with you, whichever one of you survives.
I'm sorry, what?
So you can, whichever one of you. Oh, there's only one winner in these sort of gauntlet competitions, of course. So we're going to. I'm going to summon the Equalizer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not liking the sound of the equalizer, Bob. Let me tell you. Why don't you just send me home, and we can just all get on with our lives, not press charges, go on about spiteful quests of revenge and shit like that, and everybody just goes home happy. How about that? Sound good, Bub?
No, that's not going to work at all.
How about you let us both go? We don't take any magical items, and we just be along our merry way.
No, that's not entertaining, my dear. You see, all of my constituency here, we're all here to be entertained. And you just sort of walking away peacefully doesn't really set a good mark. It's very anticlimactic. Yes, that's what it is. It's very anticlimactic, and you don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Can I at least shake your hand before we get on with this?
No, my goodness, no, I'm not touching you, gross, disgusting creatures. No, I'm going to scream. No. I am Chesterfield Lancaster Harrogate Thurgood Marshall III. I have a pedigree a mile long. I'm certainly not going to be pressing the flesh with your unwashed digits. So to your left, I'm going to introduce to you the Equalizer, and you look as a platform raises up, and I had a picture for this, but of course now I don't. It's a little bit taller than Oakley, actually.
Oh Lord.
It's all skin. I'm getting a picture. It looks like a skinned creature. You can see all of the sinews and muscles and tendons. There's just no skin on it for whatever reason, and there's... Okay, got it. I will post it to the Discord first while I upload it to the character thing for D&D. And it looks like it's been stitched together. It is... It certainly sets you on edge. Certainly sets the druid on edge, as it is not... doesn't look or feel natural at all.
Oh boy. What is it with you fucking bubs and your big ass beasties? Why can't you just have a normal size, 4 feet, 5 feet beast? Why do you gotta have these... Are you compensated for something, bub?
Oh,
For real.
Wasn't it going to be ridiculous? Think of the drama. Think of the spectacle. Think of how much...
Yes, well, you can have plenty of drama. Plenty... Let me tell you, Mr. Thurgood... the Third. Let me tell you. a package my size carries plenty of drama. Okay? You don't need to have these big, imposing, huge-ass beasties. You know, somebody should have told you that size doesn't matter. Maybe you wouldn't have these compensatory issues.
Compensatory.
Pretty sure that's a word.
Dear, you're certainly going to deserve everything you've got coming to you, aren't you?
Well, you know, karma and all that. Master would say everybody deserves everything that's coming to them.
It's somewhere between Brooklyn and Harley Quinn.
I don't know, I forgot the original
I
accent that I used for Rania. So I struggled for the first, like, half an hour, like, what accent did I use? What accent did I use? Can't remember. Oh well.
She's gonna be a Joyzy girl, it'll be fine. Whatever. Don't matter. None of this matters. So you watch as this... Whoops. Watch as this creature lurches toward you. And you're both gonna have to roll for initiative.
You motherfucker.
Hey,
You're a
look,
sadistic fuck, you know that, bub?
He got a 6, so I don't want to hear it. He's definitely going last.
Oh my goodness, you such an uncouth, unimaginative mouth. It's really quite astonishing. It's like
Yeah, well, at least I got good karma coming to me. You know, I got this feeling, you know, that your karma's not that great. I don't know. It's just call it a fucking religious thing, but your karma's gotta be pretty shit, my dude.
No, I suppose we'll see at the end of this when I'm alive and you're not. Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing about karma, innit? It
All
kind of transcends death and life and all that, you know?
It's just gonna start walking over to you.
Oh, shut up. Just attack.
Ugly.
Do something.
Roll
But
for
I
Yeah, I
I
was
did
kind of
one.
waiting for
I
that.
guess roll for initiative first, babe.
I know.
Oh, you-
I did.
Oh, you did. Yes, you did. Whoops.
I don't know why it's not in the tracker though.
Yeah, me neither. But I'll fix it. As usual. Every time this stupid thing breaks, I have to fix it. That's why I'm not getting paid enough money to do this. Listening to Ronnie speak the dumb. Alright, well, it's actually Rania's turn first, so
I know.
she'll
I know.
she'll go and then you can do your bar skin.
I mean, you have to say you know what I'm doing. So
Well, I guess it's unavoidable then. It was good knowing you, Oakley. And as she's talking, the tattoos on her arms are just kind of gonna flow like a ripple under her skin and just kind of extend into these. They kind of look like claws, but they keep shifting and they have this inky quality. It's kind of hard to define them, really. And she's just gonna look like she's punching the air, and the tendrils are just gonna go across. And let's see, where's my unarmed strike? There it is. And is that a hit or a miss?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. And it does not have a high AC at all.
And just rake across its chest
Blood getting. Okay. Yeah.
Six.
Yeah, across his
for
chest.
10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. You. Let's see where they're at. Well, luckily, it's those count as magical. Otherwise, you'd have a problem. But you look as you watch as these tendrils of energy as you punch them 10 feet away, land on the body and leave small, smoldering marks. This fleshy, tall, this flesh golem doesn't really seem to notice them now, as it continues to move forwards to you. Oakley, you are doing bark skin to yourself.
yes, please. And it'll raise my AC. And, it'll raise it to 16. But I
Yes.
also have a cloak of protection on me. That will my AC one higher, so 7.
Okay. Do you want to move?
Yeah, this fucker is kind of close to me. I don't like it. So, I'm gonna move. I have 30 feet.
What is going on? Why are you not doing what I tell you to do?
Okay, I'm gonna go this way, kind of
Ish.
diagonal. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, I'll go over here.
Okay. Okay. I gotta refresh this because I was trying to fix your AC. And,
Oh, I
it
temporarily
f-
changed.
it
Them. I have a
froze.
note of what it.
Right, but I don't see your notes. You see your notes. So I went to go.
My AC is normally 13, so.
Okay, right. So I went to change your AC, and it just froze on me. So I now have to refresh it.
You keep checking my AC? What's this for? Why
Oh,
you do
you
that?
know, I don't know. I just do it for fun. You know, I don't have enough facts and figures screwing around on my screen. I was like, what's another 2? Alright, so you go there, that's Oakley's, and now we're on Flesh Golem McGee's turn. It's going to up to Rania, and with it going to make a 2 slam attacks actually, which see what watches.
Oh, what the fuck?
Slams down.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Easy there, girl.
I hope this is not what we're attacking, because this is problematic.
I don't know why you insist on looking at all the stats. You have no idea if it's exactly what I'm using or not.
23 hits.
Yeah,
12
yeah,
is
I
not.
imagine.
Imagine from non-magical attacks that are atomy. Jesus.
Alright, it's 8. Oh, damn. Okay, that's 18
Damn, a
points
nice
of damage
18
as
points
it
of damage.
slams into Rania and pushes her back a little bit, but Rania's monk training kicks in, and she steadies herself and flows with the punches. Otherwise, it could have been worse. Not much worse, but definitely worse.
Yep.
Alright, it's Rania's turn.
She's just gonna shrug it off a bit and give it another slug. And after you take an action, I have extra attack as a monk, right? Yeah. Holy shit! How many times can I attack per turn? What the fuck?
Probably 2.
No, because I have flurry of blows
Oh, yeah.
and unarmed strike.
Yes, total. Yes, that's. It's no laughing matter. Monks are ridiculous, man.
I guess I'll just make another fucking. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn. All right, they all hit.
All of them?
Well, if the 11 hits, the other ones are definitely gonna hit, man.
Wait, I didn't think the 11 hit, but okay.
Right. Well, it has a
AC is 9. His AC is 9.
chili. I swear to God, don't even do this. And with your
Probably
metagaming bullshit.
I need to know what I'm fighting.
Okay, well,
That
then,
is-
then pick up then have your character pick up a book, because
19,
Oakley still don't know shit.
29. This is. Why am I struggling with this? 36. 47 damage.
Holy crap. Total of 57 points of damage dealt only by Rania and nobody else. Right now, just so we're clear. Alright.
Are you seeing a pattern in what kind of characters I like to play?
Yes, you're a min-maxer. We all know this.
Yeah,
Otherwise known as a fun sponge.
So Rania's just gonna kind of like her first hit, you can kind of see it, but the second one just blends in, and the swirl of black ink melds into it, and you can't really tell how many times she's hit it, and each hit just kind of has this force to it, and I guess it stumbles back a bit. Gashes just kind of appear because of how fast she's hitting it, and I don't know how bedraggled it looks because I don't know how much HP it has.
Right. It does not look happy at all. It's got bruises in places that you haven't even hit it, which is a whole nother can of worms. It's starting to drool a little bit, and it looks like it's in pain. And you want to move?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Probably die, but I already used my bonus actions,
Mhm.
so I can't really disengage.
Nope.
Is disengage a movement action or a bonus action? Bonus action, right?
It's a bonus action for rogues. It's an action for everybody else.
Right. Well, I guess I'll move way over here past Oakley because I'm hurt and it hurts.
Attack of opportunity, 19. That hits, right?
Yeah.
40.
8 plus 4.
Give me the verdict, Daddy.
13.
Oof.
Watches Rania just unleashes this black torrent of pushes. You watch the flesh golem stagger and sway as it takes these impacts that just seem to blend together into almost like a windmill kick with fists. You watch as Rania bounces back to get away, and it takes a swipe at her and claws right across her abdomen, leaves 3 long, jagged cuts across her stomach, as she jumps back a little bit more and takes a knee for a moment as she finishes her retreat. Oakley, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm trying to read if this is a bonus action or not here. Ah, damn, it is one action.
Friend's looking pretty down there, by the way.
I know, but I'm also trying to figure out if I can swap it, like, distract it, so I can heal you, but you know, I guess I have no choice here. Where am I at? I think I'm 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, can you move me up to, move me up to my friend here, and I will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. Yeah. Go.
You just moved your token. You can still move it, right?
Yeah, but the way I have my screen pulled up so I can read it. So
Alright, that's fine, as long as it works.
1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is Wisdom.
Nice.
4 plus 4.
So R1d8 plus 4.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and heal for 11.
Nice.
11 hit points.
Rania's gonna give you a tired looking smile of thanks.
Hopefully that helps a little bit.
She said begrudgingly.
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions I can take. I will leave it at that, because that's my action and my movement.
Okay. Number next is your best good friend, who doesn't like being so far away from his best good friends.
Right.
2, 3. Yeah, well, technically, if you're going diagonal, well, that's also 1 movement square ahead, so he can get there. Yeah, okay. He's not doing the locomotion here. He's definitely gonna go in a straight line. Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. And he is within 5 or so feet of you when Rania gets a bit of a second wind and decides to do.
Yeah, she's gonna just punch a motherfucker in the face again.
Punch motherfucker in the face. Yeah.
And 1 strike seems to turn into like 3 strikes for some reason. And I'll do the damage first. 3 R1 3d6. So 14, 25, 38. And can he do a DC 13 Dex saving throw?
Probably not, but sure, I'll roll for it anyways.
Mm,
Oh god, no, it can't.
Chili. I swear to God.
Oh,
Right, and
no.
right. So Ronnie is gonna It looks like she's punching with her right hook, but the sort of oozing mass of black ink from the left is gonna merge with it, and it looks like he was hit multiple times. I guess he gets overwhelmed or something. He starts swaying with the force of the blows, and he just falls prone. And Ronnie is gonna take a deep breath, like, holy shit, that took a lot out of me. Oh boy. Whew. And then I guess she's gonna take another step back, because even though he's best friends with her, it's not reciprocal. She doesn't like it all that much, you know? She said no, and he's not respecting her space.
Right, yeah. Respect is important, yeah.
You gotta respect
Alright,
people's space,
so
man.
take a step back. Alright, so Oakley, you watch as Rania does what she said, and then takes a few little dashes backwards. What would you like to do?
15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Just running away more, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna maintain distance, and I'm going to. Let me pull it up here. 'Cause I keep-
Hold up.
Hold up, boy.
Oh,
I'm
why,
gonna.
Matt?
What?
Go ahead. No, keep going.
Can you give me an icon for my flaming spear?
Yeah.
I remember the flaming sphere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, why is it on there?
Oh.
oh, you still have it. Okay, never mind.
Is it still there? Okay, cool. I'm gonna summon it in front of him. So I have
hi,
a
that's
60
tiny.
feet.
Hi.
60 feet. And I need
Tiny, tight little pussy.
I need this golem figure to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
I mean, he's prone.
Well-
He can still roll away. It's not impossible. It's just very unlikely with a 14.
Is that a moon?
I think I typed in flaming sphere.
all
They
my
probably just
dear
took the
lord.
moon and then made it look like fire.
And
I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't foresee this.
Okay, so that's a fail. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, let me click on
Hi.
it. He's gonna. Oh wow, nat one. That's terrible. Okay, well it's too. He's gonna take 8 fire. Is that right? 2d.
How's that
Six,
plus
yeah.
7?
I don't know.
Don't you have to roll for
It-
that? You have to roll for damage.
It's 2d6. Yeah, that's. I don't know why
That's
that's.
12. Half would be 6. Or,
Whatever.
yeah, half would be
There.
6.
Okay, so 5. Okay, so 5.
Okay.
So he'll take the full effect of 5, but I am rolling. I'm casting this as a level 3 slot. So we're gonna take an additional fire damage of 6. So it'll take an additional 3. So 8 fire damage is what he shall receive.
Alright. You watch as Rania. Holy shit. You watch as Rania. Not Rania. Oakley conjures up her famous flaming sphere, throws it at the already prone figure, where it has some sort of spasm or something that moves it just out of the way, but the flaming sphere still grazes it as it lands close by, and you hear sort of a muffled cry, like something was in the mouth or something, like it was gagged. And then, is that the end of your turn? Well, you moved and did the action, so yeah, that is your turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you watch as this golem starts to bubble and almost boil, and then it just sort of splits open like a bag of garbage, and you see a little bit of steam coming off the interior body heat.
Ew.
And you hear more clapping. Ooh, ah.
Well, bub, we killed your beastie there.
Oh, my goodness gracious, yes, you certainly did. Very few people managed to beat the equalizer.
You right there, bub? You seem to be having a
That was
bad
not,
cop.
that was not the character.
I was trippy dying.
This is not the easiest voice, apparently. Who knew?
Better hold
Rona,
off on the
Ro-
pipe weed there, bub.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Oh, this is most inconvenient and most unfortunate. You know, we can only have one victor. Tell you what, I'll flip a coin and see which one of you gets to live. How's that?
Why don't you stuff your
no.
fucking coin up your ass, bub?
You,
Just send us home.
You're way too far away to see him flip a coin. But you are not too far away to see the result. As the floor drops out from under Rania, and spikes immediately replace the underside of it. And you watch as she is impaled on 5, maybe 6 spikes.
Oh,
Ugh. Oh boy, that fucking hurts.
You watch
Well-
as...
Looks like this is the end for me, eh?
Oh, congratulations to the, dirty-looking creature over there that won. Yes, congratulations. You can have your pick of any sort of magical items. We'll dispose of all the rest of this, and of course you'll be free to go.
Fuck you, bub. You'll get what's coming to you. Karma's a bitch, you know. And then she just kind of kills over.
That's quite enough from the mouthy one. Let's just pull those spikes back down and take the body with it. It's easier to clean up.
Oakley will notice, however, that the tattoo on Rania's arm seems to be squiggling and writhing, and kind of just flows out and lands in this kind of looks almost like a needle, but inscribed with runes, and just kind of falls by the spikes. And that's it for me, dog.
Well,
Right.
I did not plan for this. So,
I did.
okay,
Well, now you ruined it.
no,
It's supposed to make Chili sweat a little more.
I am sweating a little bit. I don't
Suddenly,
know.
the arena floods. Did I not tell you about that part?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna kind of walk this way. Can I still? I can have my fire sphere with me.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, I just kind of want to have it float near me with me as I approach this
There you
guy. Yeah.
They're all standing around. They're having champagne or flutes or whatever you want to call it.
Can I
In
like?
flutes.
Can I look at the magical items here? Do I need to like do like?
No, it's a bag of holding. It'll be a ring of something reasonable, whatever you want. It'll also be. It'll be a gem of seeing,
which will grant you true sight. And it'll be the Iron Bands of Balaro, which hopefully will come in handy shortly. The people standing on the balcony don't really seem to notice or really even care that you're still there. A couple of them look over and toss you a couple of coins, maybe a little bit of the food that they're eating, but it's not really, doesn't hold together very well after they throw it off of a balcony. So it's more insult than anything else. Not that it was intended that way, of course, but it's just how it comes across. Are you doing a lot of typing right now, Chili?
No, I'm reading what the items you said did here.
All right, but you have them all written down, so I don't need to.
I wrote down the two. The gem saying the iron band's a binding. And you
Balaro.
said.
But yeah, they do the same thing.
Okay. And it was a ring of something.
Bag of holding, and oh yeah, the ring.
And the ring of what it.
Ring of, you want water walking? Let me give you a something that you're actually going to use. Let me give you a ring of protection. Well, no, you already have something like that, don't you?
I would say I've got the cloak protection.
Yeah, how about a ring of regeneration? As a healer, that should come in handy.
Okay, and I get to choose one of these or all of them.
No, you can try. They're all just sitting there. You can grab all of them if you want or not. You don't know if there's a time limit or if they're gonna zap you or nothing. If they're just all sitting there, people on the balcony are pretty much ignoring you.
Well, do I need to roll perception, like for any trips or
If you wanna check for traps, you can.
Yeah. Please be working. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Seems good. Seems fine. Nothing that's happened so far in the last couple of days has really said these people are sneaky little shits. So you think it's kind of fine, actually.
I will grab the bands of binding for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely grab that. Is there a way for me to? I don't think I can roll this, though. I don't have faith in my rolls. It's just the heart is not in the cards. I don't want to do a sleight of hand and swipe them all because I don't feel like this would work very well.
Okay. You don't have to be stealthy about it.
Oh, okay. So if I grab the bands, can I pick up and look at the gem of seeing? Just pick it up and look at it.
Pick up and look at the gem of seeing.
Yeah.
Looks like a gem of seeing. Seems like a gem of seeing.
Any reaction from them?
Nope. They're still talking about the fight with the Cambion, the guy with the red skin. Talking about a couple of other exciting things that you guys did.
Can I throw it into the bag of holding? Yeah, all three.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, I'll put them all in the bag of holding. Kind of tie it to my, I guess, belt if I'm wearing one.
Got it.
And can I like procure a rock and just like, or something that looks similar to the items and stick it on the table, make it look like I left the other three items.
Not really much in the way of rocks around here. There's not really much to grab. It's a pretty bare arena. You could probably go over to back where the fight was and see if anything got kicked loose or anything like that if you wanted.
Like even my druid craft can't help me with that.
I don't think you can make rocks with druid craft. It's not a bad idea, actually.
I'll let you do it as long as you're not going to try and throw it for damage.
No,
It's
no,
only- okay,
it's literally
okay.
just gonna be kind of like Indiana Jones.
Sure.
Like-
You use your druid craft to crack some of the floor, and you make a rock there.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like a rock, break it into 3 pieces, make it, and put them in the place of the other 3 items where the other were. You know, just Indiana Jones this shit.
Right?
You know?
Yeah. Because any second now there could be a huge boulder that just comes down. And...
Yeah, I select the bag of holding, and I'm just gonna kind of look around for an exit.
Okay. You do notice that to your right on the map there is appears to be some sort of downward shaft.
Alright, I'm gonna walk.
You said shaft.
You wish. I'm gonna walk towards it with my sphere as light as I go. As it looks like I go downwards. It looks like.
Yes, it does. It definitely
Okay.
goes downward.
Flaming sphere will be my beacon of light, I guess.
Okay. You proceed down the shaft. There are a number of drops that occur as you continue walking. Eventually, though, you make your way. Eventually, I should say, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. You hear a little bit of sounds of nature, some birds, maybe even some insects. It sounds very familiar. You see little bits of green, little bits of sunshine. You want to keep going?
I kind of want to pause and because I'm curious about my friend here, if they're really dead or not. Trying to think. Can I? Where's my list here? So, that's animal or plant. I don't want to locate that. This is not helping me at all. Fucking hell, can I? This would not work on them because it's a beast plant. Oh, well, yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, can I? What's it fucking called? What I did before? Shit, what did I do before? It's not messenger. It's
Sending?
it's like conjure animal. Here we go.
Okay.
Can I conjure like a mouse to like kind of sneak up to where I last saw Rania and like?
No, you
Kinda.
cannot. There's been too many. All the drop downs are really quite large. And,
How about a rat?
It's not really about. It's not really about the animal. It's about about the difficulty of getting back up all that way, and you don't even. And there was a covering there before there was an opening, so you don't even know if the cover has returned. But
I guess I'm gonna keep going. I guess I don't have a
Okay.
chance. Sorry, I tried.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna go look, but I guess I'm gonna keep walking with my bag of thing.
Chili. I was supposed to die there.
I don't believe that.
Aww.
Aw, you're sweet. Rania loves
She
you.
is.
She's one with the universe now.
She's
She's
a
happy,
sweetheart.
don't worry.
She's in a better place.
Not necessarily. The universe is a pretty shitty place, but
Whatever.
the sentiment is what counts.
Sure.
Okay, I guess I'll keep going.
So
and like
you
hopefully with guilt, I guess that I lived and my friend did not.
Yep.
Survivor's guilt. Yeah. You head on out, and it opens up into a wood. There is a mildly dense forest, and you get out, take a breath of
I
fresh
actually
air.
just retconned a new page for that if you want. I don't know how to move players between maps.
There's the player banner that's on the map. You can click and drag that to whichever one you want. I guess I don't know which one you're referring to here.
There we go.
Untitled.
They're all untitled.
Yeah, well, that's mostly your fault. So, you take a moment, compose yourself, deep breath, gather your bearings, take a look up at the canopy, and out of a nearby tree, you hear a little tinkling sound, and you look over, and you see. You see what is you watch what looks like the tree is opening up a little bit, and you see a bark and leaf like creature come out of it. She's got a big old puffy like 80s 90s style hair. It's just very lots of volume, lots of build to it, but it's all made out of leaves, and it all starts with red and eventually goes down and fades to, or changes. It starts from red and goes into like an orange and then a yellow and then it goes into a green as her hair goes down. She's got on looks like strips of bark over her bosom, and there's a one long strip that goes down and then spreads out around her hips and goes down to like mid thigh. And she comes out. She holds her hands up, which are not hands as you know them, but they are somewhat actually lengthy, like sharpened, like thorns, maybe even claws. She holds them up, almost above her head, and looks over you. Hello, Shug. I come in peace. If you have a moment, I'd like very much to discuss some options that would benefit both of us.
I guess I'll approach, but maintain like 10 feet of distance or something.
Of course.
You want your flaming spear as well, or have
No, it can go ahead and disappear.
Okay. It is a forest after all.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when I stepped outside, I'll disperse the fire.
You watch as her hands get a little bit lower as you willingly approach. Oh, thank the gods. So many of these people just run screaming away the minute they see me. I haven't been able to get a lick of help ever since. My name is Mapeline Forrest, I suppose. Will that work for you? Who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
Alright, I am Oakley. I'm not from this land in particular, but I am from a similar land design.
Landscape?
Land design. Okay. Alright, sure. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Oakley. You look absolutely, you look like hell, honestly. But, that's fine. Everybody who leaves here does. They all smell like blood and soot and sweat. And, that's actually something that I'd like to talk to you about. There's a small grove down by the way piece. If you'd like to come with me, we can get you refreshed up, get you cleaned up even a little bit while I discuss this most amicable arrangement that I have in mind.
I'll kind of weirdly look at her and just be like, "Oh, right, I appreciate the gesture."
Of course, Shug. I'll tell you what, I'll even do you one better. I'll walk in front of you so you can keep your eye on me the entire time. And with that, you'll set off to the grove. It's only like a 10 or 15 minute walk. Mapeline.
Trees are not growing as you walk, by the way.
Oh, okay, I'm really confused. Like, why are all these bushes?
that'd be kinda
I'm just creating the grove without creating a new map.
You watch as she walks. She takes little strips of bark from trees, and looks like some branches come down to her outstretched hand, and she plucks a couple of leaves off. So, you seem like you've had a most rough, difficult, and unpleasant time. I myself have been having a bit of a difficult few well, years, if I'm quite frank with you. In any case, congratulations on your apparent victory. I do hope that it wasn't too earth-shattering or painful for you, but I am a dryad. I don't know if you've ever heard of us before, but I'm certainly the only one in the area. So if you talk to any of these woodland creatures, they're all gonna know who I am. Yeah, y'all, you can call me Maple for short. I am the fashion authority in this area. And so if you have any questions on what's in season, do feel free to ask me. After all, accessorizing is the only thing that separates us from the animals. So you'll arrive at the grove. You'll get cleaned up. You'll have some water. You'll get all your spell slots back. Just for the sake of brevity, to move things along a little bit more here.
Right.
You have some fruit. Meet a couple of friendly woodland squirrels and animals and all that sort of stuff. And eventually, now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get down to a rather thorny side of business. I'm aware that there's some Thursday marsh or something living in that garish, disgusting place that's bereft of nature or class. I am going to go out on a limb, and say that you don't particularly care for that man either.
Not really.
Would that be
no.
accurate? Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. That is most serendipitous news indeed. So, a little bit about myself here. Mr. Thurgood Marshall decided to buy up what was an absolutely quaint, adorable, perfectly balanced cabin that was in these woods, and then he just decided to remove it and replace it with this disgusting monument to himself, really. He's done nothing but deforest and destroy this entire land. Now, I have sent him several messages of the most amiable yet firm nature to him, and he has not responded at all, not favorably, not negatively. I just cannot understand why he doesn't see what he's doing. And that was bad enough, dear. But now, all of his friends have decided that they want to move up here as well. They're all looking into building their own sites, their own mansions, their own disgusting stoneworks. It's absolutely just without a hint of style. And really, this is entirely too much for the green to bear. I have taken it mostly upon myself to put a stop to this expansion into the green, into the forest, into this homeland. I would very much like your assistance in returning Mr. Thursday Marsh, or whatever he is, to the ground from whence he came. I trust I'm being clear on this matter.
Yeah. Yep. I get your hints. I am still unsure about the whole concept of, just death, but I guess at the same time, given everything he's done so far, I guess this is karma's way of circling back around and our opportunity to not miss this beat.
Karma. I'll just assume that's another word for nature. So, I have scouted out most of the borderlands. Well, we should be able to make our way in relatively undetected. I can do a little bit of magic, create a distraction here and there. That shouldn't actually be the problem.
Right.
I'm certainly going to need your help once we get inside, as I am not familiar with the indoors at all, and I don't think I'm going to particularly care for it. And, of course, you know what he looks like, and I do not. And you have a better understanding of layouts of these unnatural constructions.
Right.
You're more than willing to keep any sort of magic items or anything that you find in there. I really don't need them at all. I do just hope that I can count on you for your part in this. And once it gets dark, we can head over, and I can find us a nice little hedge to band to my suggestive flirtations to let us in.
Very well, sounds like a plan.
Oh, I do hope that you are most sincere in this. I cannot wait to absolutely have a talk without words with Mr. Thurgood Marshall himself. I do realize, of course, that I do maybe have been gifted slightly with the gift of gab, but I can tell you I am nothing compared to beech trees. They are always willing to talk. They are worse than myself. There's a whole grove of them down south. I can't even hardly go there. I can't get a word in edgewise. It's absolutely horrendous. They're so talkative about nothing. Can you believe such a thing?
Cannot.
Can I? Is that what you said?
No, I
No,
cannot.
No, you cannot. No, yes. Well, they're like family to me, of course. I love them. I just don't like them. It's more sort of that understanding. I'm sure you had something like that in yourself with your own family tree, as it were.
I'm just listening and loving it.
You have no idea how many puns I've had to think of for this. Luckily,
I can imagine.
Luckily, I've had like 6 weeks, so it's been fine.
Just, yeah. Yeah, God, it's like destroying my brain a little bit, all these puns.
You love it. You love it.
I don't.
You want
Yeah.
more.
Just, fine.
It's okay. You don't have to say it. It'll just happen.
You get one more.
Shit. Alright, I gotta think of a good one. You mean Mapeline wasn't good enough? Come on. Mapeline? It's just...
Makeup? The makeup
Yeah,
brand?
yes.
I got the perfect tree for this forest. I got the perfect tree.
What is that
Check
one?
this
Oh,
out,
it's
motherfucker.
a Christmas. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Tenenbaum. Oh, Tenenbaum.
I actually don't know the English version of the song. I just know the French one.
Ah. I got bits and pieces of the German one. But,
Oh, Christmas tree, how...
lovely are their branches.
Yeah, love the other branches, and just...
Yeah, it's not a hard one. It does
No.
repeat. It does repeat quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm willing to regale her with stories about the situation and where everything is. I assume she's willing to wait until late evening or nighttime to sneak in.
True, yes.
Okay. Well,
Right.
Synod, you are the DM now, so make it happen.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. What have I done?
So you both wake in the evening, I guess, or did you guys take a rest, or no sleep?
I gave her spell slots back, so we can take a rest.
Yeah, it's Oakley feeling tired.
I mean, I'm assuming we're kind of just relaxing and resting until the night when we can't sneak in.
Yeah, fair enough. If that's what you want to do. So you kind of get up at nighttime, and well, the place you left is more to the west of you. So if you want to head in that direction, or I guess you could go exploring in the forest. But it's really up to you. Do you want to head west back towards the chateau that you saw Thurgood Marshall in, or is there something else you wanted to do before?
Maple's quite happy to go directly to the mansion.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna think back of my friend I just lost not even a day ago, and I will must have some sort of vengeance, I guess you can say, and proceed towards the mansion.
Revengeance.
Revengeance. Retribution.
Yes. Do you tell Maple that you lost a friend in there?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still gathering my thoughts and emotions.
That's totally normal. All right. Make it happen.
Right, so as you walk back the way you came, in fact, towards the kind of tunnel entrance that you left, you notice that the chateau is kind of on not really a hill, but the tunnel you came out of was certainly out of the side of a cliff. So you notice on the top of said hill that there's that maybe it's not quite as finished as it looked like when you were being harassed by, a bloodthirsty monster. And there's actually quite a bit of construction work that seems to be taking place, almost as if it was being expanded upon. And you also notice that the nearby forest, more to the north, is being cleared out. You can see signs of campfires, and if you strain really hard, you could probably hear the sounds of workers and voices. And then to the south, you could assume that that's where you would find the arena that you first met Thurgood in. And that's about it. So I guess you could either head north or south, or what was your planned course of action? Right now, if you want to imagine, you're back at the kind of cliff with the cave that you kind of walked out of here, and there's some construction going on up here, and you see fires in that direction. I don't know how to draw fire, but yeah, you get the point.
Probably not with purple.
Probably not with purple. Probably more reddish, but you never know. It might be a purple fire. But no, it
all right, so
looks
if we
like
can see the fires, then they're probably like only a couple 100 feet away, right?
yeah.
All right.
So Oakley would know that the arena that Rania died in was more to the south of the building, because, well, you might, yeah. I'd say that you know that Oakley knows that the arena is to the south.
Is there a part between the mansion and the arena that is not blocked with construction material?
You can't really see the arena from here, but because there's just more forest as far as you can see. I guess. Would Mabel know? Mabel would probably know that the arena is kind of in the middle of the forest, kind of indented into the ground.
Mm-hmm. I mean, between the mansion and the arena.
Well, if you... Thurgood was on a balcony, right? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. He was on a balcony, so the back of the mansion just kind of looks over the arena.
Okay. All right.
So there isn't really any separation between the arena and the mansion itself.
Alrighty. We can try and scale this. I think if we go a little bit further south, it might be a slightly easier way. If you don't mind a few extra minutes of travel. I suspect the longer we take, the more chance he'll have to fall into his no doubt drunken stupor of a sleep. There's nothing we can't possibly do wrong with a little bit of an extension.
And athletics and actions of the sort are not really my thing, so I would rather take the simpler route and go a little bit out of our way.
Of course. I'll ask a few of my most close acquaintances to scout ahead a little bit for us and see if they can alert us of any sort of problems, maybe give us a better route. And with that, we'll Well, I will head south, leading the way, such as it is.
All right. And Oakley is following.
Chili.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Chili.
So as you head south, you'll come to a point where you notice that the forest is thinning. The grass seems to have been trodden quite a bit. Not recently, but it hasn't recovered. That's for sure. There was clearly a lot of sapient construction activity around here. And you'll eventually come upon the edge of the arena, as it were, which is kind of sunken into the ground. And, well, we all know what the arena looks like, full of tiles. There's a fountain, and you're kind of coming up on the back of the manse that was sort of hidden by the trees, but also by the cliff. And there don't appear to be any guards, but the drop into the arena is a good, 10, 15 feet. Enough that it would probably hurt a little bit. Yeah, so what do you want to do from there?
Well, if there are trees around, I'll certainly go ahead and ask a few of them to spare maybe a couple of branches, and we can make a makeshift rope of sorts, maybe out of some bark or other material, and drop down into the arena, and we can then scurry back up to the back of the mansion.
I'm pretty sure I have a rope.
You know what? I bet you do.
Explorer's pack, yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Okay.
So we don't have to do that.
Oh, excellent. It's wonderful to see someone so prepared for this sort of thing, even after such a unpleasant encounter.
You say that again.
Well, I could, but I don't want to set the point.
It's a figure of speech, my friend.
Ah, yes, of course. I do apologize. I've only had the occasional logger and lost merchantman to educate me on your clumsy customs.
Alright, I'm just gonna choose to not take offense that time, but alright.
Alright, so I'm just gonna move us back to the arena, because that's convenient. And you guys can't see the edge of the map, can you? All you guys can see is I guess Striffy could see it, but I can't. But
I put the we can't
need
see
to find reveal areas. All right, so you're kind of on the edge here. There are some trees. I'm not going to bother putting them in. And so you're going to create a rope to drop down, or use your rope to drop down into the arena?
I'm going to use the rope to drop down into the arena.
Awesome.
And then we'll recover it, hopefully.
Sounds good. Now you're in the arena, but you do notice what might be some gardens next to the manse, maybe some more construction now that you pay attention a little more closely. But there doesn't seem to be a way out of the arena apart from the way that Oakley left. So you're kind of just stuck.
Oh, well, thanks, Synod. That's really helpful. You just set us up like this.
I mean, you could have asked questions. It's an arena.
You could have asked questions. Lord, there's an absolute stench in here. I cannot imagine any creature willingly staying in this place for 1 second longer.
Well, yeah, there is the corpse of the whatever it is, and
Yeah.
Rania kind of just still sitting there.
I'm gonna go over to where the fountain is and see how high up the balcony is.
Cool.
You think your rope can
give a little reach around to one of these balcony rungs?
How tall is it, Synod?
Well, said the arena walls were like 10 to 15 feet. So, 20 feet, give or take.
My rope can. I have 30 feet of rope, so if we.
Well, look, there's a bunch of rocks right here on pedestals. We can just tie them to the rope, and then hopefully the rope will swing around and come back down.
You're welcome.
Oh, look, there's a sashy little shitbag that's on my Discord call.
Also, you're welcome. Sure, yeah.
You cannot beat the serendipity of this situation.
Don't use words I don't know.
The
Just
Serendipity.
convenient coincidence. A good coincidence, even. Alright, so I'll gather up the rocks and help you tie them to the rope and try and throw one around one of the rungs so we can climb up.
Right. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. I'm just gonna assume you guys keep trying until it works.
I would say dexterity rolls, maybe.
I think that's reasonable.
I mean, I can make you guys roll if you want.
I don't see a need for that.
Yeah. I guess you guys will just keep trying until eventually the stones catch between two. Well, there you go. 13 and 17 dexterity. Yeah, and the rocks kind of catch between two of the pillars on the balcony, and give it a good tug, and it seems to hold your weight pretty well. And I assume you'll go up onto the balcony?
I'm gonna let her go first.
Oakley?
Yeah, so before I get to the top, I'm gonna see if I can like peek over, like make sure nobody's coming, nobody's like staying there waiting to spear me right in the face, kind of thing.
Synod would never do that.
You don't notice anybody.
Okay, so what do I notice?
Just an empty balcony on the back of a pretty old-looking mansion with some construction on either side. If you look at the picture, imagine the two side wings haven't been constructed yet, and there's just kind of a bunch of two big construction sites on either side. But you don't notice anything on the balcony. You notice some windows. There's a path leading down off the sides that seems to lead into some kind of makeshift garden. It looks like it's not really in use or properly made or properly landscaped just yet. There isn't a door on the balcony, unfortunately. It seems to be just kind of like this overlook into the arena. Maybe there's some further around the sides of the building. You don't really know. You'll have to take a gander, I guess.
Is the coast clear, Shug?
No, stop this. I don't like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the edge. I'm gonna sing.
It's not about you.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yes, Chili. I knew that you didn't want me to do a southern accent, and I just did it. After numerous conversations about you telling me to not do it. Yeah, that's what happened.
Sounds about right.
Couldn't use a French accent. Anyway.
No, because we never get anywhere.
I would be so much more motivated.
Yeah, you'd get somewhere. I know that much.
I'm gonna crawl over. I'm gonna signal, like, come on up. Like, join the party, I guess.
Alright, I'll shimmy up. That's not too particularly hard to do. Oh, this is positively atrocious. There's no class, no natural element. It's all just chrome and wood and chrome and stone. Why can't people make things more harmonious with nature? Even the elves make an attempt. Honestly.
has keen intuition with nature, do they?
Well, they certainly should. That's for sure. Doesn't
Like I
look like
should.
there's a particularly obvious entrance. I trust you'll know where to go from here.
Well, to be honest, last time I saw him, he was on this balcony. I was down there by those bloody figurines that we passed. So, be
Bloody
honest,
corpses of your friend that you're clearly still mourning. Yep.
yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of look, say honestly, this is about the last time I saw him, and last time I left here, I went down those stairs by the fountain.
Right.
So the stairwells on either side of the balcony kind of lead down onto a ground level. If you see the concrete around the building up top, and you can go around to either side. The rest is kind of just construction, I guess.
I was gonna say into the part that's construction, or
what
just
kind
goes
of shape
around
is
like,
it?
or just goes around like a main bay window. No, the idea I had was that the steps led up to the balcony, and then they curved backwards into the mansion area. You can certainly make them go.
Where I'm imagining the balcony is like right over here, and then
Well, that was just mostly for effect. I didn't have an exact thing, but sure.
well, I'm using it as a template, and you could
Clearly.
go either that way or that way, or do something else.
All right.
Or-
So they go around the side of the building. All right.
There are also windows that are in easy reach.
Let's look out the window.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go with her and look in the window.
The inside of the building is warmly decorated. You don't notice anybody immediately. It seems like you're looking into a kind of library or office or something. There's a desk. You don't see much because there's only just like a single candle by the door that's lit. Otherwise, there's not much of note. You don't see anybody at all inside this particular room.
Is the window able to be opened?
Not from the outside that you could notice.
See, this would be
Wait,
so
hello?
much easier if these windows could just open. And you could let a nice breeze in. It'd be marvelous. Honestly.
I see. I'm in tune with nature, not buildings. So unless you know a spell or some sort of magical help that could open a window without, say, breaking it and sounding an alarm, I'm open to ideas.
I think we should just break the window. The man doesn't deserve them. But let's we could peek around the side and
Make sure no one's coming.
well, let's see if there's maybe an entrance off to the one of the other sides of the building. If you don't want to break it, I don't. She holds up her large fingers that are kind of like jointed thorns. Not a lot of grip, but definitely some sharpness to them. I don't really have much in the way of particular helpfulness when it comes to particular dexterity maneuvers.
You want to take that side and I'll take this side?
We should just take one side. I imagine they're both the same on either side. I don't see any reason to split us up this soon. Let's just go down the left side and see what we find.
Go. Let's go down the left side. Look for a door.
Okay. We do.
Alright, so you walk down the stairs and you walk along the side, and you do indeed find a door. There is, however, more windows, and you do notice that they're brightly lit, and there's a lot of light coming out from there, suggesting that maybe somebody's lit a fire in a fireplace, or there are a lot of candles lit. Maybe a light spell. But
take just like a peek, just like peek over the windowsill, just sort of, just eyes only. Went over it.
Right. You look into what seems to be a kind of lounge, but it's not. It's definitely not as fancy as the office you saw upstairs. There's the tables are, just plain wood. The chairs as well. There's a raggedy-looking couch and what looks like a heavily stained bar. And you notice, oh shit, I don't have fucking icons, motherfucker. You notice 3 people sitting at the table, and you can hear them through the window, and they're just kind of chatting. There seems to be a game of cards going. There are drinks at the table. Everybody seems to be having a good time. They look like guards, but they don't seem to be guarding much. Don't seem very dedicated to, maybe they're on break. They're just chatting around.
Does the door seem to open into that room?
No. It's, a bit more to the right.
Okay. Yeah, but alright, I'll poke back down to Oakley. There's a bunch of people sitting there and laughing at a table. Do you think they'd be willing to help us?
Hey, did you get a good look at their appearance? Were they were they regular people? Were they hiring people like our friend that we're searching for?
They didn't look as good as most of the people in the carriages. Looked a little bit more, bulkier, I suppose. Looked like they're wearing animal hides or something to that effect. Certainly not anything particularly ostentatious. I wouldn't assume so. Do you want to take a look yourself?
We do, but I just concerned that they are affiliated with the first room that we first glanced into, the one of possible housing higher notes or persons.
Well, in any case, that room does not connect to this door that we have discovered.
So,
We can always take a chance.
you want to walk through this door, make yourself known as...
Well, no, because it doesn't enter into the room. It doesn't look like it. It's farther to the right. These are sufficiently far apart.
Go first.
She holds up her hands again. I have difficulty with highly
hold the
dexterous
door.
maneuvers that includes a doorknob. Shug.
I will hold the door for you
Well, thank you kindly.
as you go through first.
Don't mean to inconvenience you by turning a doorknob. Alright, so I wait for her to stealthily and quietly open the door like a normal furbolg would do.
I am a druid for bulk, so I'm only like, yeah.
The class doesn't enter into it.
Right, of course. Druid frugal. So
Running
nice and
around
dainty.
and
Let me just bring your tokens, reveal some area here.
Could just
So-
go downstairs. Just go downstairs.
What do you mean the stairs?
Oh, never mind. But don't worry about it.
You
Right.
tell the DM to not worry about it.
Right, so you walk into a hallway like this. You just kind of see doors. There might be an open room further in, maybe. Ooh, wait, let me reveal more area for you guys. That's not exactly your vision range. There might be an open room further in. Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah, it's not so easy, is it?
No, it's because the zoom function on this app is shit.
Oh, well, yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah. So you see 4 doors. There might be an open room further down. You can hear some boisterous laughter on the left. You could presume that that's probably the guards that you saw, and not much else. The hallways are pretty well lit.
Oh, these floors are made out of dead trees. That's very disheartening. And I will tiptoe with my big bushy hair past the.
You want to make a stealth check, or are you?
Sure, I guess I'll be making a stealth check then, boss. And since I have a character sheet now, it'll be a simple click away. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh boy,
Shit.
below average. Ah, yikes!
Not the.
I gotta figure out passive perception for these guards now, don't I?
Well, and they're distracted. So.
Yeah, they are distracted. That's true.
She's not familiar with this sort of walking on dead wood sort of thing. She kind of hits a couple of creaky spots.
How do I assign? Sorry, I am struggling here. Edit. I need to assign the token to this player.
Shit.
Oh, select the token. Oh, that makes things simpler. Oops. Right. I'll figure that out later. As you're walking, the noise from the left kind of stops, and you hear someone ask what might be a question. And I guess, do you want to freeze? Do you want to keep going, or?
I'll freeze. Yeah.
Alright, so you're about there.
Nice.
And the silence just kind of stretches on for a little bit. And then they carry on with their conversation as if nothing had happened.
I turn back to Oakley and I signal her. Come on, Shug. I'm never gonna get anywhere standing around.
Sure. Let's sneaky in.
Let's see. Wanna roll me a stealth check, Chili?
Hold my thing. Of course.
Ah, there it is. That makes more sense.
You are joking, right? That was a joke. That was just a test roll. That's not the real roll. Let it roll again.
Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's not a saving throw, so and I didn't cast anything. Well, unless you want me to cast something on myself. To
Just
help.
let me finish assigning tokens, please. For just a split second.
You get a half. You get a half an hour more with me because I gotta open and I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, sorry. The talking dies down rather abruptly as you're walking past the door, and you can hear the sound of footsteps kind of creaking across the floor, and somebody throws the door open. Ta-da! And he doesn't have his sword out, but he's wary and suspicious, and he does in fact notice you in the
I slit
hallway.
his throat.
With what?
The long claw-like daggers that I'm on my fingers that I've been describing like 3 times now.
You just walk up to him and slit his throat
Well, I'm right by the door. I'm not.
as he opens it?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not far. I'm like practically adjacent. Technically, I am adjacent from what. It
You
looks
know
like.
what? Sure. You slit his throat, and he
Oh, what the
he was
fuck?
starting to go like, "Oi, what's?" And then he's just kind of goes into a gurgle,
Wow.
and the blood just kind of starts pooling.
And Chili's standing
The
right across
doorway.
from the fucking doorway.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job,
Yeah.
Chili. Classic
Yeah.
Chili.
And you hear a
definite commotion in the other room now, which you can see into.
Alright, lead the way, Shug. Go in first.
Let's see.
Alright, I'll speed on in, I suppose. since-
I guess he's
Kind of
dead.
exciting.
You guys need to roll initiative.
Not that I know this, but it looks like there's only one entrance or exit, so.
Yep.
As long
There's
as
only
I-
one entrance.
As long as I kill him, we're good to go.
As long as I kill him. Let's see. Remove. Yes. To select this. Bear with me here. I'm almost done. That's guard 1. Guard 3 is dead. Okay, so I don't really care about him, do
Look at
I?
that. Say I narrowed this down, so I'm such a good player.
Right? Totally. Okay. So now I need to fucking roll initiative for them. What the fuck? How do I do this? Ah!
1d20 plus whatever their dex is. Probably not going to be that high.
No, it's not that high.
This technically might even be a
GM.
surprise round, but whatever.
Yeah, it's going to be. I just want to figure out.
Oh, then you don't need to worry about it, because I'm just going to one-shot him.
Right. You're just gonna one
You
shot
think you're a min-maxer? Wait until you see what I've done.
him.
You haven't even looked at any of my stats or rolls or nothing.
Oh boy.
That's a
So how do I add someone to?
You
Yeah, the
right-click
main
on-
has.
Right-click on the token, and then at the top it'll say Add Turn.
Oh. Okay.
I see.
So that'll be a 14 and
I'm still
a
going first. bitch.
1. Yep. Right. So surprise round. Yeah. Is Oakley walking in? That's what happened.
Oakley is apparently walking.
All right, Oakley. What do you want to do?
Good job.
They
Oakley.
seem they're clearly surprised that their friend who was just going to go check on a strange sound is now, pooling blood on the floor. So they're not ready for you. They're both still sitting at the table.
Can I approach and mace one of them upside the head onto the smash their head onto the table with my mace?
Sure, which one?
Why is she going ahead of me? And the other guy.
This.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Well, first she would go before the other guy because it's a surprise round, but actually Mapleine goes first. My bad.
Go ahead.
So I assume you're walking into the room.
Oh, I'm charging into the room on my heel-like feet.
Of course.
Of course. I'm gonna take 2 slashes at him.
This guy?
Yeah, whichever one's closest to the door, 'cause it's the one I can reach.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure this works.
What's the roll? Was let's see. What's armor class?
Probably not 18.
The 18 hits.
Oh, really?
10 does not.
Seriously. How do I...
Are you? How many rolls do you get?
No,
Jesus.
no, I'm not. I'm a fighter. No, I'm trying
Click
to
on the
do-
word claws.
I'm trying to do the damage, and it's not. If only. Alright, I'll just roll the damage manually, I guess.
I mean, just click on the word claws.
I did click on the word claws. It's
I'm clicking on it and it works.
for damage? Really?
Yeah.
I'll take an 8. That's fine.
Right. Okay. And he takes. He take a chunk out of his arm
Ooh.
and he kind of screams like a little girl, actually, because
Right
he seems like No, you left click on the word claws,
I do that, and it gives me the D20 roll, not the
but
attack roll, not
in the chat.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Continue.
Right. And he screams like a little girl,
Yeah, it's not ideal.
and it's like, "What the fuck are you?" He seems very surprised to see what looks like a living tree, and he's clearly very drunk. So, yeah.
You should be grateful you get to see so much ethereal, natural beauty before you die, huh?
Yeah.
And he
That'll
just
be
kind
my
of
turn.
gibbers.
It'll be
Oakley.
now Oakley can go. Good
Yes,
old
Oakley, your turn. What would you like to do?
Mace
Oh.
fucker.
Mace the
Mace the same fucker?
No, the other one.
Okay.
20 should hit.
20 hits indeed. Roll for damage.
7
7 bludgeoning. Okay, he takes the hit a lot manlier than his compatriot. That's for sure. It hits him. Oh my god, this is insane amounts of hit points. Oh my, I gotta reduce that. This is never gonna end.
I'm hitting him in the head, like a wha-bam. Whether it be
Right.
the back of the head or the side of the head, you know.
Right. Well, you hit him in the head, and it kind of
like what?
smashes into his helmet a bit.
Of course it does.
Well, I can't. What? You want me to give, like, you critical strikes? You could just hit him in the head, Chili?
You
Yeah.
decapitate him with your
Yeah,
7
you
damage.
decapitate him with your 7 damage.
I was hoping that was gonna be a nat 20, so I could do that, but you know.
But it's not a nat 20. It's a nat 19, and you're not a fighter with the champion subclass.
Well, why not?
Well, I talk to yourself about that.
Yeah, ask yourself that question.
I know.
Alright. And that is that the end of your turn? Or do you have something else you wanted to do?
I'm immediately gonna hide self and turn invisible.
Alright.
Attacking is an action, and oh yeah,
It's
for a roll.
Bye.
Okay. So he like took the hit and he got hit in the head and he just kind of shakes his head and you're not there anymore. And he's clearly very afraid because now there's an invisible mace wielding giant and what looks like a living tree assaulting them for no reason. Right. Back to the beginning of the turn order. Mapeline, your turn.
Right. Take another pair of swings at this drunken fool.
And those both hit.
Oh, I did too. Okay, cool. So just ignore the 8 then.
The 8.
First one's 9, second one's 7.
Oh boy.
Slashing damage.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. 16. And he was gibbering in fear. And he just, like, takes your claws straight to the face, down his fucking chest, and just starts spurting blood all over the place. And just collapses across the table. Not even having, like, pulled out a weapon or anything. He just keels over.
Nature
so
will be
now-
happy to accept your return.
Nice. So, is that the end of your turn, or do you want to take movement?
I'm going to head back and body block the door, because I don't know where Oakley went.
Ah, yes, true. So, it is his turn, and he doesn't know where Oakley went, but he does know that he's just gonna fall back on his training, and when there's a monster in front of him, he's just gonna kill it. And so he gets up and he pulls out his sword and he starts running, and runs straight into where Oakley's standing.
Oh.
And you both kill over onto the ground, and you're both prone. Or I guess you could roll dexterity to see if you stay standing up because you saw him coming. He's definitely prone.
So it's a dex save, you said?
Yeah, dex save.
Plus 1, 14.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're still standing. Lucky you. So yeah, he just falls to the ground immediately. I don't know the rules for prone. Can he get up? I think he can get up on his turn.
Get up on his
as-
turn, takes half your movement.
Right. So he gets up. He gets back up flustered, like, what the fuck? And he's clearly, like, not understanding what's going on. He's had you see that there are a few empty tankards on the table that have now crashed to the ground, of course. But he's clearly not very sober. And so he just sees you appear in front of him and reactively takes a swing at you with his sword. R1d20.
Oh, this is
Let's not show that to everybody, shall we?
Good.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, now I need to roll damage. I was not expecting that to actually hit. I thought you guys were gonna get out scot-free. I was gonna be like, what the fuck? I should have given these guys more health. Jam roll. 1d8 plus 2. 7 damage as he kind of slashes into your shoulder with his reactive swing. And that's going to be his turn. Oakley, what do?
Now Oakley be pissed. So
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm going to summon Flame Blade in my free hand. It's gonna take a similar size and shape to a scimitar.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna try and hit him with it. So, unhit, the target takes it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with it. So, with that being said, actually,
Actually.
no, I'm reading this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with this, because doesn't say anything about rolling to see if it hits, so, since he's right there, and there's no...
Wait. What? You don't have to... You have a spell that you can conjure a weapon and you don't have to roll to hit with it.
That's what I'm trying to read here.
What's the spell called?
Flame Blade. 7th level evocation. Range on self.
7th level? There's no way you have that.
Second.
Oh.
If I let go of the blade, it disappears.
Roll a d20 with your proficiency bonus and your spellcasting modifier. So 1d20 plus proficiency plus, I think it's wisdom?
My wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
My
So
proficiency?
2 plus your wisdom. Or is it 4 now?
3. It's 3.
3. There you go.
Baby.
I'm flattered.
No, it's
Thanks,
my
Chili.
It's my kitty. Okay,
Oh.
so 4 plus 3 is 7, so plus 20 hits.
Yes, it does.
Um,
So 3d6 damage, I
Yeah.
believe.
yes. 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Damn. Nice. Okay. Is that your turn?
Is he a charcoal briquette yet?
He's looking pretty charred. He's like confused and he's stumbling about, and the flame just kind of doesn't quite cut into him. It kind of just burns as it passes over his torso, and parts of his leather armor seem to singe, and he cries out in definite pain. He's like definitely not doing so hot. He's swaying on his feet. There's blood dripping down from underneath his helmet. It's not looking good at all. But he's still standing. Is that your turn, Oakley?
Yes, it is. I will not let go of the blade. I'll hold on to it.
Gotcha. Mapeline, all you, baby.
Alright then.
So handsome. What are you trying to tell me it's bedtime?
I'll run over to him and take another pair of swipes.
Right. Ooh. Oh, I need to lower this a little bit. That's a little too high.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Alrighty. Crap. I'm a little bit off balance because there's a bunch of fallen stuff in the room.
Yeah. You just take
Alright.
2 swings at him, and you
Well,
kind of stumble past him as he leans backward drunkenly. It's kind of a spectacle to watch, really. It's not. There's not a lot of combat going on. It's just kind of uncoordinated.
Right back there. Okay.
Kind of an uncoordinated cat fight.
I'll head back to the doorway.
Does he get an attack of opportunity on that?
Yeah, he will.
Alright. And as you stumble past him, he's once again just relying on instinct. He's going to make a cut at you. 1, 2. 10 does not hit, I assume.
No.
Yeah, 15 armor class. Yeah, does not hit. Alright, and it just misses you as you jump back towards the door. And it's now his turn. And he's like really, really drunk. He's not doing so hot at all. So he just takes a swipe at whatever's in front of him, which happens to be Oakley. And
Well, if he's not drunk, can we make the argument that it's at disadvantage?
when you're 5 feet away from him, though,
Yep. If you're that drunk.
you're not even 5 feet. You're just right in front of him.
Uh-huh.
The argument could be made. You did not cast Barkskin on you, did you?
I did not.
Right, so a
I didn't-
15 hits.
What was the other roll?
A 15?
15 does not. Or, I'm sorry, 15 does. I'm sorry. 15 does hit.
Alright. What is it? Why am I struggling to type? Pretty bad. Oh, that's the wrong roll. Strippy probably just had like a cold shiver, like, oh shit!
So stressy.
Mommy.
And so he, like, stumbles into you with his blade raised and gets a lucky hit into your, kind of like your armpit area. Just misses the big artery there, but it still does 9 damage. 9. You got the higher end, I will say.
He's just a good boy.
He's not feeling like such a good boy. He's feeling kind of bad, actually.
My handsome prince here is so sweet and lovely.
Okay. Oakley, your turn.
Of course it's my turn. Can I? Okay, I still have the thing in my hand.
Right.
I'm gonna drop my mace. But I still have my fiery blade, so
Mm-hmm.
20 plus 7. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, he's
Boy.
dead. He's just straight up dead. He had 8 hit points left. So you swing your fiery scimitar, and something on him must be really flammable, because he just catches fire and goes up like a torch. And unfortunately, he lets out a really loud, like, tortured scream as he burns alive in front of you.
Nah. I slice him in the throat, he can't scream.
With fire?
Yep. Or I can shove this blade down his throat. Either one.
Fair enough. You know what? Yeah, sure.
Because it's an at
Slice.
20.
Yeah, I'll let you have that. You shove the blade down his throat, and you see steam come out of his ears and his eyeballs as everything inside his body just kind of spontaneously combusts. And he falls to the ground with like a muted thud. There you go.
Nice.
Right.
That's
So
about
now,
time.
yeah, you're surrounded by dead bodies, a lightly burning corpse, and a bunch of blood.
Loot the bodies.
Yeah.
You want to loot the bodies?
Well, like,
Okay.
like keys or anything would be obviously useful. I don't really need weapons.
Guard in the robe with the staff does have a ring of keys on him. Otherwise, the others have basically what they're carrying on their person, which is their armor, their weapons, a little bit of gold, if you're interested in that kind of thing. The mage does have a ring that you can tell is enchanted, but
Wow,
you don't know what it does. He has a ring of keys and a ring.
Right.
An unknown enchanted
so that's
ring.
2 rings. So does the ring of key just unlock the doors, or how does
No. Fuck. My
that-
bad.
well, fuck you. I
Like-
don't want it. Then.
Like a key
I
fob.
know,
like
a key ring, like a key ring.
Fuck. I thought you actually misunderstood. I was like, wait, was I not clear enough? Or like,
Not possible. I must have been clear enough. Alright, Oakley dear, could you go ahead and grab these keys off of this fella? Anything else is yours, of course, but I think we need that to get in somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
thank you, Shug.
How long do you think we spend in this room, like, kind of rummaging through them? Couple minutes.
probably the fight probably lasted like a minute at most,
Oh, it
and
was
then
like
you rummage.
3 rounds,
You find, yeah, it was all over in a few seconds, and you probably noticed the keys pretty quick. So I'd say 2-3 minutes. It all happened very fast. It's not like they were hidden on his person; they're just hanging off his belt, and his ring is on his finger. So, if you
That
want
means-
to take the ring, that is.
That being said,
Mm-hmm.
is the body still by the door there? Can we, like, drag it into the room here, you know, so it's not...
Oh, now that's a good idea. I can certainly do that. I'll just go ahead and spear one of his legs with one of my fingers and drag him.
Why don't you have hands? Fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex over here.
It's just,
So you drag them all into a pile or something. By the
Yeah,
way,
sure,
the
whatever.
the other
Yeah.
guard is still lightly on fire, and the floorboards are starting to singe.
Can I
really.
pour the whatever drink they were drinking on it? Just kind of put it out.
Yeah, ale.
Alright. So we spend about 10 minutes.
No, it's 60%. It's 60 proof
Yeah, no,
alcohol,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
whole
maybe
thing
not.
catches fire.
maybe not that. Maybe not that.
Yeah, no, you
Or
put
we
out
can
the
just stomp a cloth on it or whatever. It doesn't really.
Yeah.
We'll put it out. We'll put it out. How's that?
Alright. We
Okay.
guys spend 10 minutes doing that or so?
Yeah, 10 minutes putting out a fire. I sure hope not.
No, you spend less than 5 minutes in the room in total.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay. I just want 10 minutes total.
All right. We should probably get a move on. Should
Alright.
head out the door, and I think the stairs to the right. Oh, I don't know those stairs. I think the door to the right should take us up by the balcony area.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll head over to the door on the right and open it.
Right. This is kind of a
Not
misrepresentation, but you're going here, I assume.
Yes.
It's kind of a misrepresentation. That's not actually stairs going up, but it's
Okay.
just kind of a big metal trap door with an elaborate lock on it.
Should we try one of the keys that we picked up?
I kind of want to explore this a little. I don't think anything good's gonna come from this though. I'm very curious of what would be underneath of here, but maybe we should stay a little bit focused on what's going on our mission.
Would you like me
This
to?
may cause more trouble than it's worth.
I can detect magic or so, kind of.
So you want to go ahead and detect magic? Sure, be my guest. I'm gonna go ahead and try the other door.
Kind of curious how thick the door is, you know, and if there's
Right.
anything.
So you cast detect magic on the
You're a
trapdoor.
door.
You sense that trying to open this lock with the wrong key would be a very, very bad idea.
So we should not use the door.
Something out of the evocation school, maybe a hint of conjuration. Gives you a really bad feeling.
Yeah, don't touch the door.
Yeah, I'm moving at the door, opening it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you want to head to that door, right? So you see basically what's on the screen. What
Another
looks like
trapdoor?
no, fuck off. Sorry, I had. It was supposed to be like a door down to the basement,
Right.
but anyway, you see a marble staircase with a somewhat worn red carpet going upwards, and there's a big elaborate door at the top.
What do you think, Shug? This looks promising or not?
Nervous, it's like door that if we use the wrong key, something bad's gonna
No,
happen.
that's the trap door, not the door up the steps.
Sorry,
Right.
this is like
So not the red staircase.
I'm over here, you're over here.
this here is like a big metal trapdoor. I just couldn't
Yeah.
find an image for it.
Okay, so, but this one, is it similar in design as to this one?
No, there's stairs leading up, and there's like big oaken wood doors. You don't know if they're locked or if they're open.
Okay, sure. Let's go. Let's go into these ones here.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go up.
Right, the door's open. Doesn't look like you really needed a key to get in. And surprise, surprise. Fuck. Where's my page? Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Is this the right one? No. Okay, I can't find my page, but I'm just gonna do a blank one.
What does that say?
Look at me, I'm a D&D player. Herder.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, you fucking kids screwing up my maps. About damn time. Come up and bitches.
how about this? We'll just do this.
Ooh.
Can you guys not?
Started it.
Can you guys not? Well, we can't not. So,
This bed is huge, alright? And snoring inside, like really snoring, like really loud, is the man, the myth, the legend, Thurgod Marshall the Third.
what does his voice
So you're
sound like
down
again,
here.
Synod?
What?
What does his voice sound like again, Synod?
He's sleeping.
Right, but
So
what does
all
his
you
voice
hear is-
normally sound like? Right, but what does he normally sound like when he's awake?
Well, you don't know. Oakley knows, but
Well,
he hasn't
Oakley
told
knows.
you.
Oh, okay. Oakley, what does Thurgood Marshall sound like when he's awake?
I don't know, Oakley. Why don't you tell Mapeline while Thurgood's sleeping right there what Thurgood Marshall sounds like? Right, so you walk into the room,
alright.
there's a desk in the corner,
Fuck you, by the way.
it's not purple. There are windows behind the bed. Oh wait, why did that
Wait, why? I'm too drunk to be doing this. Oh boy. There we go. That's better. Wait, why did this... I'm struggling, guys.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
struggling really hard.
Oh my.
Okay.
I think you've done enough.
Yeah. Right. So he's snoring in bed. What do you want to do?
Stab him.
He has not been even moved at all.
Is this the right person?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I can. You know,
Whatever.
worst thing I can do.
Perfect. I'll go over to him, and because he's prone, I get advantage on my melee
Oh,
attacks.
Right.
Oh shit, wrong button. Can I delete my thing?
Right.
Oh, nice.
So-
Real friggin' nice.
Does one of those hit? Did you do
It was-
attack
it
advantage,
was-
attack advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 24, the 25 definitely hits.
Yeah,
The
of course it
11.
Well, the 12.
Actually, the 12 has also
Seriously?
hit.
Oh, fucking bitchin'. That's 9, so 16 points of slashing damage.
Right. And as you strike him, you hear a sharp crack, and one of the rings on his finger breaks.
It does.
Well, I'm quite sure I didn't do that. At least not on purpose.
And he startles awake. And fuck, now I have to imitate this fucking voice. Fuck you,
Yes!
Strippy.
Do it, you bitch!
Oh, what in blazes? What? And he just screams, and I'm not gonna scream because it's 1 o'clock and I live in an apartment. What? What are you? Guards! Guards, attend to me! And he just kind of just like frantically gets out of bed, and he's in a nightshirt, and he scrambles over to the other side of the bed. And I guess you get an... Do you get an attack of opportunity? I guess you do.
If he moves out of my range.
Yeah, he's scrambling over to the other side of the bed.
Alright, cool. I'll take it.
Man, I'm not a professional voice actor, okay?
And neither am I.
Yes, well, you're a hell of a lot more experienced at this than I am.
Aw, shucks. Alright, well, that's a miss. Take a swing
Yeah,
at the miss.
that is unfortunately a miss.
Good morning, sir. I represent nature and the forest. The green, if you will. And I've come here to collect on the lack of responses I've received from your failures.
What? What are you possibly talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Honestly, the gall of you to... And then he notices Oakley, and you! I let you live! Is this how you repay me? Sneaking into my home in the middle of the night?
You killed.
How dare you!
You killed my friend.
Oh, pish posh!
Oh, Lord.
Your friend deserved to die anyway.
Oh, by the gods. Whose turn is it?
Yes, please roll initiative.
I'll just stick with my 16. That's fine.
Well,
Shit. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Well, how come you got a nat 20? The fuck?
guess luck.
Luck. He's sleeping with the DM.
He might be. I'm into those silver fox types.
Oh, well, it's about
Alright.
time I had a 6, I guess. Fine, whatever.
How's Synod, before you begin his turn, how tall is this room?
It's pretty tall, actually. I don't know if you've ever been to Versailles, but the ceilings are very high.
It's said at least 10 feet.
It's just about. No, it's not 10 feet. It's like no, it's like more
Like 9
closer
3/4.
to. Yeah, 9 3/4 actually. Now that you mentioned it. No, it's about 9.5 feet, and I'm being generous because I'm doing this from recollection. Right. So, there goes Marshall's turn. Oh, you will regret this, I tell you. On God, I say, on God! And he brandishes his hand as if he was holding a sword. And what do you know? This kind of translucent, spectral blade just kind of appears in his outstretched hand. And he jumps forward. Wait, Oakley, are you that close to him? Is that
No,
your
I was on. Well, I don't know why I'm not fucking close. It was.
closer to the door?
Yeah, it was.
Or did you follow? Okay.
I didn't. I like as he noticed me, I came into about there. Yeah.
Okay. And he's going to rush at Maple and take a jab with his rapier.
Oh, bring it on, you
15 hit?
disrespectful cur. Yes, it does.
And I'm trying to. And I guess he will strike again with a 23. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Right. And then
Whatever. You're gay.
GM roll. I tried to make this balanced, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
14, 19 damage.
Alright, that's fine. I'll take it.
Cool. Let's see. You know what? I forgot about his dueling passive, so you get off scot-free this time. It'll be in there next time.
Hooray.
Right. And that will end his turn. Oakley, it is your turn. What do? This is it. It's almost done.
I'm going to cast Entangle. So I will drop that. It's a 20-foot range. So 10 to 10 here. So here it'll spawn here, so that it reaches out to here. It is now difficult terrain. The creature in the area must.
Can you?
He also will need to succeed on a strength saving throw, or be restrained by my plants.
So like where? Like, can you do the?
Yeah, let me draw it here.
Sure.
Will be.
Just use your fire orb and just move it around and everything.
Can I draw him? I'm so tired. Holy cow. Okay. 10 there. And it's gonna start here, so 5.
Okay.
Yeah, there to like here. That.
Okay. Awesome. Right. I guess I'll roll a strength check for him.
It'll be a strength saving throw.
Right. Well. What's the DC on the strength save?
15.
Alright, so he is not restrained. Is that all? Or do you have something else?
Okay, well, I guess he just freed himself then. So his next turn he's not restrained then. I was trying.
Yeah, the vines kind of spread out of the floor, and he just
Yeah.
deftly
It
dodges
is,
them.
but in that terrain, it is still difficult terrain. So like half speed or anything like to get out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Is that your turn?
yes, please.
All right, Maple Forest.
I'm going to take the attack action, and then I'm going to action surge and take the attack action again. Ooh!
Oof. Let me just read up on action surge again.
What is wrong with you, little cat? I don't understand.
Little cat.
What is wrong with you?
Hello.
Don't you get an extra attack as a fighter though, as well?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 attacks per turn.
Yeah, but if you're action surging, are you doing 3 attacks?
Ooh.
You can push yourself beyond your normal limit. Take 1 additional action on top of your regular action. So 3 attacks is what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. The 20s both hit, the 8 does not.
Oh, good. Ah, that's crap. How did I possibly get that low?
Stop eating bags, you fucking.
1d6 plus 3. Yikes.
1 and a 2. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a
Alright,
yikes
9
right
points
there.
of slashing as I dig into him both of my claws and pull out
Oh yeah, pull out game
a
strong.
little bit of splatter.
Oh!
You'll
You'll
make
regret that, you foul creature. I'll have your wood adorning. I don't fucking care.
You'll make excellent fertilizer, you overweight simpleton.
But how dare? I'll burn down this forest around you, you disgusting spriggan.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going to move a little bit over here. So I'm in between the two a little bit. And that's everything. That's it.
Right. Very good. Is
so that strength check I made you do, that is his action, by the way. So, I misread that. I'm sorry. Because I used
that's the action to make the strength save?
a creature restrained when the planes must use this action to make a strength check.
Alright, fair enough.
Against the spell. On the succeed, he is free. So
Cool.
that is
Well,
the-
he's gonna use action surge
Alright.
and take a hit at Mapeline again
Oh.
with a 19,
Well, yeah.
and then another hit with a 20.
Well, yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
I'm trying, but no, I'm trying. But...
He's certainly trying more than you do with Rania. I'll give you that much.
He says, as there is yet to be any damage dealt by Oakley.
Yep. I'm
This
gonna
is
move.
turning into
I'm
a
gonna
pattern,
move-
Oakley.
I'm gonna move 50 feet away and cast bark skin on myself. That way I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Did that go right?
You-
Oh my god, wow, he got 7.
Will not
Jesus.
be able to kill him if I go down. There, I'm just going.
Yeah, you really won't.
I'm calling it now.
Do you mind, little cat? Stop.
Yeah, speaking of that, do I need to remove some damage there, or are you still going?
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
It is,
15, 19.
19 damage.
I'm still up.
Damn! 55 hit points, my dude. Jesus Christ. Alright. And that'll be his turn. Oakley. What do?
Well, this is a pretty exciting fight for me. Maybe not for her.
No, shut up. I'm moving 30 feet to come over to help you.
Oh, no, don't bother now. That's fine.
Oh, too bad. Anyway, well, do I get to keep this conjuration? Yeah, no, because that's still there. That one's instantaneous. Okay. 1d8 plus sarcastic note modifier 4. That's a level 1. We'll do a level 2. Not 1d8. Okay. Go ahead and heal for 15 points of damage. 15.
15. Oh. On it I am. On it I am. Like nectar on a spring morning. Wondrous.
Right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Maple Forest, freshly rejuvenated by sexy ass Oakley's.
Looking good, feeling even better than good.
What do? Oh, more claws. Right. Well, those will definitely both hit.
Finally. 5 and 9. Alright, fine. 13.
Oh boy.
More slashing damage as I slash and tear into him.
Right.
You trying to hamstring him.
Right, and you watch as you tear, as Oakley watches as Mapeline just tears into Thurgood's legs and leaves long furrows in his decidedly quite shapely thighs.
Oh,
Yeah, he's pretty portly, but he's got nice thighs.
that
Got
tracks.
nice thighs. They look like they could squash a watermelon, but anyway.
He's seeing
Not at
Mrs.
the moment.
Thurgood Marshall, actually.
He's pretty infatuated with himself.
Oh, yeah. The only person that, you could truly marry would be himself. Yeah.
Exactly. Right, is that all you... Is that your turn?
I'll stay in between the two of them, yes.
Okay, and Thurgood is not looking so hot, but suddenly... I guess he'll... What to do? Yeah, he's not looking so hot. He's kind of breathing heavy, and you watch this kind of fire comes into his eyes, and he stands up a little straighter.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's a level 2 ability, man.
Yeah, nice. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Look, see, are you satisfied now? You got a nat 1, okay?
Maybe not so much fire in the eyes, then.
I would love to see this, guys, but I can't because
They're
they're
GM rolls.
I know.
If I could remove Surfy from the GM roll, I would. But
Wait,
I can't.
what? No, hold on. I gave you this power. I can take it away.
I know. That's why I'm not even attempting to.
Yeah,
right, and stands up straighter. And wait, this is a bonus action, right? Yeah, it's a bonus action. So, and then he's just gonna, looking decidedly quite desperate, take another swing at Mapeline. I assume the 16 hits, but the 13 doesn't?
Correct.
Jesus, 13 damage? Oh, he got a nat 8. Yeah, that'd do it. And then, so 14 damage. As he rakes you across the chest, and it almost feels like part of your foliage is shriveling up, dying.
My natural beauty. Oh.
Burn, foul creature.
Wow, that was a wholly different voice. I'm really not good at this. Jesus Christ.
No, practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Alright. That's it, Oakley. What do?
What is this?
12 plus
Smack
6 is
him around, or-
18, 19. It's a 19. A Striffy heal for 19 points of damage, please.
Wow.
You're just gonna keep healing Striffy? That's all you're gonna do?
I told you this is exactly what's gonna happen. I called it. I called it like 5 hours ago.
Oh well, this
I was
room is
so
too
smart.
I can call lightning, but that would destroy the room.
But why are you rolling 3?
Because I rolled it as a level 3 spell slot.
Oh, why wouldn't you just do 3d8 plus 4? It's so much more. Anyway.
Because everything above level 1 is 1d8.
Alright. Whatever.
Not my. Anyway.
Cool.
That's it? You're just healing Mapeline? Well, that really
yeah.
sucks.
Maybe it's
Because
Maple.
maybe he's just sick of it or something, but he raises. Reactions are not the same as bonus actions, right?
Correct.
He raises his offhand, and you feel a wave of. What is it? What is he even described as? Right? You feel some feedback as your spell is interrupted.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what?
I said your spell was interrupted.
But no. That's an American idiom for excuse you.
Thank you. Your spell was interrupted.
Well, I don't know how you interrupt. Go
Well,
into detail, please.
He
Go
raises,
into detail.
he raises his offhand where you can see 2 rings, and your spell is interrupted.
Oh, he doesn't heal?
Correct. It's
At all?
It's a ring of counter spell.
Yes.
Unless your spell takes a reaction, you can't.
So
It
it's not
is
my turn.
interruptible.
It's still
It's
not
like-
my turn then.
It is your turn. You cast your spell. You wasted the spell slot, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Counter spell is broken.
Alright, I'm gonna move back.
What? Okay.
Mm,
All right. Cool. Cool. Thanks
How
for
much-
coming. Thanks for coming tonight. Appreciate it.
How much hit points do you have left?
You're the best. I got 17.
Really? Only 17?
Shut up.
Alright.
You don't know how to balance
Oh
the
shit,
counters.
I should've... I'm sorry! I thought you had more than that, that's why I used it! I wasn't gonna use it, but then I was like, holy shit, she has 55 hit points!
Yeah,
Yikes.
well, I would have been down way long before now.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Don't worry. All ends well that ends well.
is there any
Alright,
chance
well,
of
I'm gonna move
Thurgood Marshall actually kicking both of our asses?
20. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna make
Okay.
a recommendation. You back up, or you're gonna get hit by my next attack. Just FYI.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just. I
Great.
mean, because like I said, my other ones that would work.
Can't you
the
angle
room
it
is
so
too
that
small.
it hits him
Unless
and
you
not
want
me?
me to just break the schematics of the game.
Can't you?
I mean, you
Yeah,
could
it-
probably call lightning indoors.
There
And
is
says it
no.
needs 10
It'll just come through the roof.
Oh, that's why you were asking.
What is it?
Yeah. Yikes.
Hello.
It's okay. I got another one I can use.
What is it?
The other one that I was. Gonna
She
use.
wanted to use call lightning, but it
Oh.
needs 10 feet of clearance.
Okay,
you
so
to break
okay,
this.
so move it 10 feet to the left of him.
It needs 10 feet tall.
Of clearance. That's why she was asking at the beginning of the encounter. I misunderstood. I would have given her the 10 feet easily.
Thunder
Okay.
wave I can use.
What are you gonna use that I need to move back?
Thunder wave
Cool.
because
Great.
it needs 15 feet and it's in a cube. So like.
So just position it on his bed so that it hits him and not me. It's not that hard.
It has to hit him.
It does. It has to be a target. Fuck.
It has. Yeah. It has to.
It says a target.
Isn't it a
Within,
cone?
it says a
Yes.
target within range. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I'm like.
This
Yeah.
is really something that people use more than enough. This is gonna tell everybody in the entire building where we are. If you know that, right?
I can either do that or I can conjure a giant bull and just have him just tackle him.
Oh, because it's from yourself. Oh, there we go. 15
Alright.
cube. I'm fucked no matter what. Alright. Cool. Great. Smart. Good thinking there.
Don't you love playing with me?
No.
I know.
Alright. So either he's
I'll
gonna...
be nice and remove his last charge of counterspell, by the way.
Oh.
Because he had 2 charges on it.
Alright, so if I just move... This is metagaming, but... So if I just move here...
A little bit.
Shut it. No, I have to move back one more. If I move here, I'll be outside of the range, and even if he comes to attack me, he'll be inside the range, and I'll be outside the range. So, okay, fine, so I'll take my hit, and then I'll move back.
Cool.
Whenever it's my turn.
Which is now.
Cool. I will take my swings at him with mine claws.
Klasse.
Actually,
Gonna use your bow, whatever.
I am going to use my bow sword, my wooden sword that
Your bow sword.
that I pull out of whatever my thigh or whatever you want to call it, like my back, something
your
cool,
thighs.
like that movie Ultraviolet, something.
I mean,
like
you could
that.
just reach between your legs. I'm sure it would fit there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, both hit. Roll for damage.
Slut. I should have called it BF sword. Oh well. Oh, really?
13 damage. It's not bad.
Probably might actually be bludgeoning damage because it's not particularly sharp. It's like a boken. Alright, and then I'll move back.
I'm so glad I didn't give him armor.
Yeah, me too. This is turning into a tedious exercise.
Alright. And he takes the hit, and it seems to, kind of lodge in his kidney area a bit before you, pull it out again and smack him over there, right in the crook of the neck.
I want to knock his hat off.
Right, and as you knock it in, it just kind of catches the hem of his flamboyant white hat that he's for some reason wearing even in the middle of the night. You've got to wonder at the ego of this man.
It's surgically attached.
Exactly, and it just kind of comes off and rips his wig off with it. Oh, okay.
I'm standing.
Did you just delete yourself? Did you just delete yourself?
I'm right here. I'm 15 feet away.
Okay. Right. So,
Oh.
I need to add you back to the turn order now.
Yeah. This is chilly, making the game take long.
What was it?
Time.
16?
20. I thought.
It was 20. Yeah.
It doesn't.
I mean,
matter.
it doesn't matter. But,
It's-
okay. Right. And is that your turn, Miss Mapeline? Oh, right. He gets to take a reaction.
Doesn't have to.
I mean, if you'd prefer he keep it for the last charge of his Ring of Counterspell, then
that you
he
took
could.
away. So, of course. Oh,
This is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a close one.
Of course
I'm
it
not.
is. I am down. He watches.
You had 17
Oh,
health
17. You're right.
points
You're right.
left.
I
Yeah.
thought, okay. Never mind.
I'm not gonna roll that. Don't
He
worry.
watches Mapeline is leaking sap and breathing heavily and holding her aside. She tries to catch her second wind here, of sorts.
This is typical RPG game story, right? You use the NPC to soak up all the hits.
I'm not an NPC. Though, chilly. You pleb.
You seem to be.
Wait, Ragum's gonna get mugged. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Ragum get mugged. Maybe not Wednesday. Maybe not next Wednesday, but one Wednesday he's gonna get mugged.
Come on, I thought you were a DM. I thought you could, use your skills to get out of this.
I can't do that and still have Synod learn how to be a DM. That's gonna be counterproductive. Otherwise, I would have.
Uh-huh.
Don't you have second wind?
Is it my turn?
I do indeed.
That's
Right. So, okay. Right. It is in fact your turn.
I
Oakley.
get one use of it, so.
Does Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Okay. Oh boy. Can you do me a favor and make a Constitution saving?
Do me a favor.
No, I can't.
You fly back 10 feet. You take 7 points of damage, and because thunder damage, and because I am rolling this as a level 3, I also get to roll a.
It's okay,
2d.
Chili. It's okay, Chili. It's
It
okay.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Thurgood
He's-
just flies through the window.
Oh, well, the fall damage will kill him for sure.
He was dead before he fell through the window. Yeah, so you watch as Thurgood just like looks over in shock because he's still like mentally not prepared for seeing his hat on the ground.
Oh,
And-
I got max on my second wind. That's right, I did.
You get the unpleasant vision of seeing underneath his nightshirt as he just
Oh,
flies
no.
head first through the window.
His dressing gown.
with like a weak good God, how unseemly, and then he just falls straight through the window and dies with a splat because you're 2 stories up. There you go, Chili, you did something.
Woo!
Why didn't we lead with that?
Chili got
Yeah, why didn't
Why
we lead
didn't
with
we
that?
lead with that? I don't know, because you had to stand between. But you had to
I
stand
already
behind
took,
me
like,
for most of the battle, and you
I
know,
already took 2 hits from the last turn. I only have like 20 hit points.
and cast druid craft on yourself to make yourself look good or something. I don't know.
No.
Right,
So
and that is that. Is there anything you wanted to do, or do you want to?
Maple's gonna run over druid craft a nice little like bracelet or something, and then throw herself out the window and disappear into the night.
What?
Nice.
What?
I'll see you again, Shug.
Okay.
Just gone.
What,
Poof.
when our friend here got yeeted out the window, did his rings fall off? Because I could use those rings.
Did his
No.
rings fall off? Oakley's the only character Chili's gonna want to play from now on because she's got 20 magic items. It's like, this game's really easy. Why don't everybody play it?
You also missed one when Rania's tattoo came off of her, which would have given you the tattoo.
Aww. You
I
could
don't
have
know
punched
how that
people
works.
with your druid fist.
Well, I made a specific. Anyway. Like, I took time to say that the
Mhm.
tattoo came off her arms
Mhm.
and then fell into what looked like a needle.
Yeah, and it sounded like it fell with her body down with the spears.
Well, if that was the case, I don't think he would have described it that way. Or he would have described it that way rather than
Just
making a
saying,
very
it's-
obvious effort
he-
to pass the
yeah, he
torch.
said- Yeah, he said, and then he said that the body, since the body like fell with the spears, and then the guy said, "All right, down with your."
Sorry,
body."
I should have said that she was just draped on the spears and still above ground level, and her hand was just lingering on the floor. No, it fell onto the ground as she died. How about that?
And took a chance, didn't work. There you go.
Yeah,
That didn't
that
work.
would have made more sense.
Maybe next time.
Could have just reached down and grabbed it. Whatever. All right, that's
Yeah.
the end of our.
Yay! We killed
The
the
fire
marshal. The fucker
Yep.
who's been torturing people for who knows how long.
I would say, can I like run to the forest at some point and take a long rest? You know, just be like,